Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to Genesis, episode 6. Ray, take it away.
Hello. Alrighty. First things, are we all good on the audio side? Audio's coming through on all ends.
Just fine.
Perfect. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in again.
And thank you for the self-care.
Yeah, perfect. As always, getting started. I've taken to walking around when I DM now, because it helps get the blood flowing. So I will do
mojo flowing.
Yeah, no. Normally, when I start doing my villain speeches, I'll stand up and I'll start emoting and throwing my hands around. It's just how it is. I'm a method actor, you see. Whenever someone does a war crime, I commit the same war crime. No, it's fine.
Damn.
I'm a method actor, you see.
Damn, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Destroys the Tower of Iris, secretly plants bombs in the Empire State. No, I'm kidding. Okay, anyways. In
Okay,
cold.
dialing this. No, I'm kidding.
Alright.
A
A quick refresh as to where we were last session. It was about 2 weeks ago. So you all returned from your little excursion over at the observatory, successful and gathering not only allies and saving some civilians, but gathering resources as well, bringing back 2 armored vehicles with guns mounted on top of them. It's not much, but it's certainly more of a start that they've had, considering that the revolution itself was stamped out quite hard, and everyone is scattered. Returning on back and getting things all situated alongside a little bit of propaganda, you guys ended up inspecting the sleeping woman, the woman of no name, who came along with Victor and Victor Torsen, brother of Alan Torsen, older brother, mind you, who wanted you to see how she was doing. Attempting a very similar ritual as was done prior, along with the farmer whose name is currently eluding me. I'm sure somebody wrote it down. If not, I'll dig through my notes later. We're gonna go with Jet for now. I can't remember his name. It was something
Trying
like
to
that.
remember as well.
Yeah,
His
it was 2
name
weeks.
is Rick Ryder.
No, it is
No,
not. Also, hi,
No.
Lynn.
Welcome back. Also, if I really have to, I can always listen back to the previous episode.
We'll
and-
figure
and-
it out
and I
later.
can
He's
get it
not
from there.
around right now. Yeah, the farmer demon, who is much more sound of mind now, much more stable, though his body is certainly worse for wear, being mostly demonified and left with daggers for fingers, basically. But diving into the mind of the woman while she was sleeping, Dimian was first to experience the fog. It was this oppressive mist that almost made Dim forget what he was doing there in the first place, though he was able to break through. And upon breaking through, he saw a slumbering soul sitting at the base of the mist. Not diving deep enough to truly integrate with it, as he was attempting to leave, he felt a hand on his shoulder, a daunting hand, and asked him if he enjoyed the view. And with a simple goodbye, he let Dimian go with a simple, "Tell Marum I said hello." Marum, upon hearing this, or rather I would say Viljean, upon hearing this, darted over to the woman and attempted to dive right as this entity was leaving, to which they had a bit of a discourse back and forth that roughly came down to, let me do what I'm going to do because you can't stop me and I like to watch. After that, it was
Which I said,
revealed
I'd
to
like
which
to try.
said, yeah, I'd like to try. Yeah. The point remains, upon leaving that little mental space, the farmer approached you all and explained that it was only after his mind was clear that he could remember that that was the harbinger that came as a prelude before the voices, and that others had mentioned a similar presence, that something was lingering in their mind, something was still there, and then they'd go mad. In fact, much to your dismay, Billy who has been quarantined away from Millie and Thomas while they perform these rituals and make sure as everything is all there. Billy claims that he is hearing that voice. Though it's distant, he's heard it too. The farmer, promising to keep an eye on Billy while they're gone, and subsequently their Jane Doe, have more pressing matters to attend to. You all have more pressing matters to attend to. Getting the supplies and the resources back from the scrapyard is your priority. Specifically, your intention was to get out there, and see what you could salvage, see what's going on over there. And that was your next mission. That was your intention. And that's where we stopped last session. Now, aside from the bit of propaganda you watched on the TV, nothing seemingly has changed. You guys have been around for a couple of days, and it's time to set out again now that you've all rested and relaxed a bit to get yourselves going. But before we all jump onto that next little mission you've set for yourselves, is there anything you all would like to do?
Personally,
Build
a
ride.
after even just a little bit of R&R, Damien's just looking to get going. He's I think we took at least a little bit of time to probably like get something to eat, take a nap, hopefully, so we don't just completely burn out. But besides that, Damien can't really think of anything besides just watching the cocoa ferment.
That's fair. As for what you said there, not Doku, Damien, you guys do have a ride. The van isn't totally trashed. In fact, you guys repaired it. And funny enough, that wasn't one of the things that was hit when Lucian pulled his strings to try and collapse things on top of the others. So the van is mostly fine. And the armored vehicles, they definitely need some work, but they're drivable. They did get pushed, so they're a little unaligned. But you have 3 vehicles at your disposal now.
Yeah, because just for the sake of consistency, the van was kind of in bad shape when we last got here, because that thing got rolled, it got shot, it got stabbed with lances.
Yes,
some serious body work.
Yeah, no, you guys did fix it though, at least slightly. You fixed the general bits of it. You haven't necessarily fixed the more pressing issues, but it does drive. It was slightly repaired. Marum and I believe it was Isaac as well. I can't remember. Got to work on repairing the thing because it had been fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good. It's about time.
Yeah.
It's about time Isaac's dad took him outside to teach him how to work on a car. Typical father-son bonding things.
Pass me the tire iron, son. Not into my head.
Hey, son, pass me the 8.5 inch. I say 8.5, not 8 3/4.
Stop trying to kill me.
Shit.
Son.
Now I'm imagining
Son.
fucking.
Son!
Now I'm imagining fucking what's his name? Marum, I guess. Valjean as this we call a Midwest father.
Now, Isaac, you
You
don't
gotta-
drop the wrench now. Don't drop.
Yeah. Anyway, please continue.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like you guys don't really have anything left to do, and you guys kind of want to get going. So the question I can ask you all is, which vehicle are you taking? Because you now have access to 3.
We could take the Warhog.
You.
Oh my god. Let's do that.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean, do we have space for everyone?
it fit everybody. Those things, the way that they're meant to fit a full platoon of guards. They're pretty armored. Well, I wouldn't even say a full platoon. I'd say they can fit about 6 people, not counting the gun. 4 in the back, 2 up front, and then 1 on the gun. I guess you'd actually be able to sit 7. That's up to you, though. As I said, they're all a little janky right now. They did just get dragged pretty hard through some debris sideways, so the alignment might be a little off, but that probably won't come back to bite you guys.
I
Hopefully.
call shotgun.
DM said probably. I mean, it's fine.
No, kids in the back. You don't weigh as much.
This is racism.
Yeah.
Racism.
This is racism
No, Doku, it's making sure you don't fly through the fucking windshield. Now get in the back.
again.
Ism.
You
Ism.
want to get launched into
Ism.
another helicopter? This is how you get launched into
Yeah.
another helicopter. Get in the back.
I took care of myself.
After
when it
calling
was
us and
all
asking us to rescue you from a crashing
I went all
helicopter.
alone.
Listen,
I didn't ask to be helped.
Yes, you
we're a
did.
few steps
did.
away. We're a
I'm
we're
sorry,
a few steps
l-
away
allow
from
me
you
to-
hijacking several tanks. Don't
Yeah.
ask me how you hijacked several, but
Yeah.
let's not
Well,
push the issue.
last I remember, it was something to the effect of, "Hello, how do I land this thing?"
No, I asked, do you know how to land a plane? You said no, and I wanted to hang up.
Fray, check
Oh.
your DM.
Checking my DMs.
Just get in the back and do your seatbelt.
Valen is
Yeah.
getting on the gun. Okay, that's
Why
fair.
does she get to be on the gun?
Liam will call shotgun.
Okay.
Why does she
Valen was going to talk, but then
Damn.
you guys started arguing, so just
Valen just
walked over.
slimed. Yeah, Valen just slimed her way into the gunner seat.
And Damien kicks a small piece of rock and then gets in the back.
Stubs his toe.
This is unfair.
This is so unfair. After what
Well,
I've been through.
Well, what have you been through?
Trauma, school, and my best
Why?
friend being freaking physically altered.
Who's your best friend?
Billy!
That's true. That's true.
He has
That's
a point.
understandable.
Yeah, it's understandable actually. Millie too,
Millie's-
actually.
And Millie. My, friend, I guess.
My
Wow.
I
My-
guess.
a friend? Question mark.
Deep lore, Billy and Doku are besties, but Millie is just okay.
She's alright, I guess. She can play with us. But like, not because I like her or anything.
Not because I like her or anything.
Uh-oh.
Look,
Aw, is this a little crush?
Uh-oh. Are we seeing fucking
Uh-oh.
Doku with hormones? That's a bad
Oh,
thing.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Doku's
Oh,
gonna
no.
have Doku's gonna have a secret growth spurt out of nowhere
Oh,
and is
no.
gonna look 25.
Oh no.
Doku's voice is gonna drop just with his balls.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
Look- Doku
everybody,
walks out.
Doku here.
Hey, good morning everybody. Doku here.
Hey
How
everybody,
do I
it's
land this
Doku Player.
helicopter?
Hello, everybody. Doku here.
Hey, everybody, it's Doku Player here.
Doku, I'm Damien. I'm ready to have our adventure.
Hey, it's Damien. I'm here. I'm gonna go on an adventure. How do I land this plane? I'm just a little guy. 7'8".
But I am a kid. No, you're an adult.
Doku's gonna be one of
finally
those like
try.
washed up Disney child actors at some point.
I can see it.
Well, before we
hope
get
you-
into the
I hope-
horrific,
I hope you're all strapped into your child safety seats because I don't have mine.
I don't have my. God damn it. Well,
Welcome, everybody.
before we get on the horrific idea of a tall Doku, and his
Stretch
and his
Doku.
crushing, on poor Millie.
Why
who
did
is
Doku?
wide Doku. Before we get on to all of Doku's hormones kicking in, and inevitably the everything else. You guys sound like you're all piling in one way or another. Liam takes the side seat. Valen is on the gun. Doku is sadly in the back. Viljan is not allowed to drive after last time. So
No, I will eventually. Even though I did drive last time. Actually, wait, I did drive.
yeah, I know you drove. You drove. Yeah, I know.
Valjean, we're gonna get. This is rich coming from me because I haven't touched a car in fucking ever, but I think all of us could stand for some driving lessons because in
Yes.
a pinch, someone's gonna need to
Yes.
get behind the wheel, and it's not always gonna be the best driver.
Actually, I think I even put a rank into driving. Hold on. Let
Oh
me
yeah,
check.
actually, I think Valjean did put a rank into driving because of what
Driving
happened
skill? What's
last
that?
time. It's a knowledge skill. Knowledge
Yeah,
motor
I
vehicle.
did.
No,
I
I'll
put
do-
a rank into driving.
Oh, you're making a joke.
Yeah, making
Okay.
jokes since I don't have that.
Jokes aside, do not. Okay, well, hell, Valjean can actually drive better now. Fuck it, fine. Valjean can drive.
You
I
see,
can
you see to get behind the practice makes perfect, yeah.
The practice makes perfect. You know, you almost ran over Dimian before you all met up. Yeah.
Back on the Dimian. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not sore about that
Anyways.
in any way, shape, or form.
Physically or mentally?
The answer is yes.
Well, I'm not sore
Anyway,
physically
the
because
The
I didn't
answer is
actually.
yes.
I'm not physically sore because I didn't get hit. Mentally, I'll leave that up to interpretation.
I'll leave that up to interpretation. All right.
Anyways, do you actually want me to? Do you want me to fucking roll that? Roll the drive right now?
No, not now.
think-
Remember,
oh,
that
yeah.
skill is to maintain control on the vehicle
Yeah.
while
Okay.
you are in a dire situation. You are turning it on.
Okay.
Vroom,
Yeah,
vroom.
as soon as Valjean's like taking the wheel, Dohu kind of exclaims like, "Oh, and he gets to drive now again!"
I drove last night.
No,
have to
Dimian,
understand
Dimian,
that,
in the sake of interest and fairness, like, now, have you actually practiced since last time? You know, when you nearly turned me into a horde ornament.
Yes, it was yesterday. I drove back to get you all.
I'll give you some credit on that because you were basically half dead when you did that.
More than half. Shit.
I lost a leg and an arm before it.
Yes, I'll say this. At least give him a little bit of credit. He did survive, and he has. I mean, I would hope he learned his lesson. But
Very expensive lesson. It cost him an arm and a leg.
It literally cost him armor. Like, he got it back, though.
Go to the abyss, kids.
Abyss, just say
Anyways.
no.
Say no, kid.
say no to abyssal influence.
Yeah, you just see just see like this
You
little
wouldn't
brown-haired
download this
kid in his
influence, would you?
belt and his booster seat, just folding his arms. His legs can't really touch because of the little thing in the middle of the booster seat. He's frowning. His
You
cheeks are puffed and almost looks like he's crying
You-
because he's so angry.
you wouldn't download a Satan.
You
One of
God,
these days,
dude.
Goku,
We're
you'll
gonna-
have your growth spurt, I'm sure. And then you can actually
One of
reach
these
the
days
puddles.
we're
Do you
gonna
want me
need
to-
Rose leans
we're
over,
gonna
kind
need
of scruffles his hair, and goes, "It's all right, Doku. I understand your plight. You're vertically challenged. It's not fair how they treat you."
This is
You're not-
racist.
You're not-
I'm gonna need to get some art of angry Doku with his arms folded and his cheeks puffed,
In a
sitting in a
booster
fucking
seat?
booster seat.
saying this is racism.
Racism.
Bonus points if Doku has one of those little propeller hats.
Oh, poor Doku. Everyone's
Anyways,
Oh, good lord.
Anyways, now we can get on the road.
so do you want me to go
Oh,
by
no,
Narimog
again.
and get you a snack? Will that make you feel better?
I am not a child.
But are you hungry?
Oh no, snack.
Are you hungry? Yeah, exactly.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Are
I eat.
you trying to feed me
food.
dog treat? The
Let's
video.
not recite the copy paste.
Fucking idiot. Oh fuck.
Oh.
Damn it. Anyways.
Yeah, I will have a lunch able, please.
a lunch possible.
April.
You all
You
can
know, I heard
go
about
out.
No, I heard about
Dinner
those
Dinner
recently.
mayhaps.
I heard about those recently. Apparently, they have a lot of cadmium in them.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
Which is quite distressing considering considering some of those are mostly marketed towards children.
Hmm.
You know. Either way, while you guys can go, you can drive along the way and stop off at a Nary Mart just so you can gas up, get everything going. There's not too much, but frankly, as I've said, reconstruction efforts have begun. People didn't just up and completely abandon the Ashlands, so while there's not a lot of industry, there's still some, and mostly used for government officials and whatnot, especially since you're pulling up in an armored vehicle with a gun. You'll probably be fine.
I'm gonna get one of those shitty restaurant pastries, or not restaurant, gas station pastries.
Gas station
Just-
sushi.
But we'll just tell them we're with the government.
We're with the government.
Yeah, just look at the plates.
Okay.
It's fair. Well, stocking up on snacks and fuel, you all can make your way towards the scrapyard. Now, the scrapyard was, for lack of a better term, it was about a half a day's drive, if I remember correctly. The last time, it was about an 8-hour drive to get there, but you guys are leaving relatively early. It's not even noon by the time you guys got on the road. But it would probably be kind of getting to about evening dusk by the time that you actually would arrive, considering that, actually no, it probably wasn't even noon, it was probably like 10. It's probably still about there, about 5 or 6 by the time you arrive. So sun's still high in the sky. The question is, how are you going to be approaching the scrapyard? There are several entrances. The scrapyard in of itself is a massive dump. For lack of a better term, it is just piles upon piles of old electronics, gadgets, and everything that has been abandoned by the city for one way or another ends up here.
We'll make our
Isaac
own
would-
path.
That sounds like an interesting idea.
that sounds intimidating.
Yes. I
Plow through
actually
the school
do.
zone.
First off, we're not doing that again.
No,
Again.
Yeah.
again.
Again.
Yes. If
Yeah, the
old-
speed limit is just a suggestion, guys.
Yeah, no, it's speed suggestion. But the reason I bring this up is because I feel like I should properly set the stage for the scrapyard. But I need the 2 people in the front seat and also Valen, if you would like, because you are exposed. I need you all
Yes.
to go ahead and make a perception check for me as you approach.
Okay, there you are.
So I get 3 rolls
Let me
of
check the sheet
3
again.
rolls of +2.
Let's do. There we go. Look at
I
that, guys.
have-
We got it.
Remember, the macro is pinned.
Yes, the macro is pinned.
So it's a D10. I think it's plus.
Yeah,
I think it's 2D10 plus 10 for me if I'm doing this
Yeah, I
correctly.
believe you took a rank in perception. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's it is perception. Cool.
Okay. I'm not sure that. I'm not sure that came out correctly. Hang on.
Okay, so +2, 3 die. I think this is it. We'll see. Well, if that's correct, which probably is, that's a 21.
Damn.
One explosion.
I got a 20 overall.
You're right. And Viljan, what did you get?
Oh shit! I forgot.
You're
am I wrong?
driving.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
it was
Eyes on the
everyone
road,
do
old
a
man.
perception check?
No, it's just the
Okay.
first 3 in the front seat and
Oh.
Valen.
Okay.
Oh.
Road,
Okay.
old man.
Eyes on the road, man.
10 and 2,
That's a-
eyes on the road.
10. That's a 10.
Oh, good. You flipped. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
damn.
you kill everyone on the fucking.
Flip.
Roll
yeah.
credits.
I told you guys I could figure this out. Immediately crashes. No.
Dude, this
Viljan,
car
roll you-
kicks ass.
Bless you, Annie. From last time, Viljean, having driven here in a panic, now in a much more heavily armored vehicle, albeit one that is stolen, you are much more focused on the keeping a low profile. Might be an easy way to get in, but you're not really focused on what's up ahead. Valen, however, along with Liam, at the same time, you both would notice that things are moving around in there. It's not uncommon for the automated systems in the scrapyard to continuously pile more junk on top of each other. In fact, that's exactly what's going on now, as you see two large cranes lifting up giant piles of junk, of which you can't really specify anything. Much more of metal than anything, though, as you see it getting dropped somewhere else. Lifted and dropped somewhere else, and that's normal. These things are automatically operated. It's just kind of one of those things you don't have to worry about. What you do have to worry about, however, is as you are pulling up, you would see a helicopter taking off.
Oh.
Eyes up, helicopter.
Helicopter.
Now, it takes up, and this doesn't appear to be one of the helicopters that you guys had that had mounted weapons on it, as the previous ones did. It does, however, look very similar to one of those transport helicopters, those heavy cargo lift helicopters that dropped the mech suit on you.
Oh,
But it takes off and it flies away overhead over you all and doesn't seem to even think much about it. You are in a military-issued vehicle, have no reason to be concerned, right? But anyways, you
As long as they
definitely
don't-
that
As long as they
alone.
don't, as long as they don't trace our plates.
Yeah, they don't seem too focused on that, as they are flying out and they go right overhead. And though there may be some lingering anxiety, you're fine for the most part.
Hey Jim, are those one of the vehicles that just got stolen? Yeah. It's not our problem though.
I don't get paid enough to investigate
Looks
that.
like one. But is it the same one? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? We'll see.
It
We'll
could
see
be any
about.
armored vehicle with a technical build.
That's true. Nevertheless, as you are on approach, the radio is still in this thing and still functional. Now,
Oh.
that is where you start to hear something's trying to come through. It's a little off, but it's staticky, mostly static at first. And as you continue your advance forward, it begins to come a little bit more clear. Offloaded supplies have been loaded onto the helicopter. Next route is in about an hour, so you load up the next batch.
Next batch.
Oh, am I gonna have to go in and do my sneaky beaky again?
Your sneaky beaky last time was an explosion.
That was
What?
correction. His sneaky beaky succeeded right until he decided to.
Blow it up.
Yeah, that was on him.
In my
True.
defense, I took away 15 people that I could have beat your ass.
That's
I would
fair.
like to see them try.
Something tells me that they'll be pretty successful.
Anyways, before we get into that and the logistics of it, as I said, there are several different quote-unquote entranceways. Really and truly, the scrapyard entrances are just areas where the junk is easy to get around or drive over. Pathways kind of change, while some people, such as Isaac, who lived in the scrapyard, have found those and mapped those out pretty frequently. He's sitting in the back, so if you're gonna want to get a hold of him, you're gonna need to get him up front most likely. But I leave that approach to you all. There are 4 entrances that you can see that have roads, quote unquote.
And what's the plan?
Liam will actually shift over a little bit and look back to Isaac and say, Isaac, could you probably help? You could probably help us with figuring out a path through here. Yes. You lived here.
Are we there?
Yes.
Good,
We just arrived.
All right. Well, of course. Kind of gets up, holds onto whatever railing, like on the ceiling or on the sides he can, to not fall over as the van keeps, driving, and he kind of pulls them along towards the front. Well, as always, the front entrance. That's the one we took when we fucked out of here last time.
Any chance that'll be
Can't really
guarded though?
tell how much they're watching the other entrances, though. They'll be probably watching the front gate. That's the most obvious entrance. Tell you what.
What?
Do we wanna bust down the doors with this vehicle, or try to do this stealthy like?
That's the thing. Do we want to draw attention?
I can always hide the vehicle.
That's true.
That is true.
Hide it how?
Mar.
Are you going to
Marm.
stuff it in one of your pocket dimensions, perhaps?
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh,
What is
that
it
was
with you
me.
and stuffing things inside
Although-
of you?
Otherwise, I would have suggested
God
just
damn
trying the most of.
Prim, keep your head out of the
I'm
gutter.
not sure you want to ask that question,
Alright.
Primrose.
Well, it was a completely innocent question.
You don't
With a
want to
not
know
so-
what's in
with
there.
with a not so innocent answer, and knowing our friend here.
You don't want to know what's in there. Just serious face all of a sudden.
See,
Oh,
Yep, I knew it.
Alright.
Any other pathways beside the front, though?
Well, there's a back entrance, wider gate, usually for the bigger trucks with lots of trash come in. Me and the boys at one point also, we basically just cut the holes through the fences around the southern side. Kind of over there. He points in the general direction. And we just kind of formed a pathway in between the trash heaps. This is really just to kind of come and go unseen. So if we want to be stealthy, this will probably be our best bet. That being said, we can't drive the trucks through there. That's too thin of a gap.
Still, cutting holes in the fence and sneaking through that way might be one possibility.
I wouldn't mind. It's my property anyway.
It's technically not, but I love the idea that he calls it his property.
this kingdom.
It's my property.
His little kingdom.
It is his. Little
It's
kingdom.
our property. It's the People's
Oh,
Republic
no.
of Iris.
Oh no. Oh no.
We are.
Exactly.
Communist.
If we hit them really hard, it would leave a marks.
I killed him. I rolled a killed him. Okay. Your dad jokes will never.
I rolled to give Dim $100.
Thank
I
you.
rolled to give him 100 iris bucks.
Iris bucks.
I roll to cry in a corner. Can I do that, GM?
You could,
Uh,
but
I love fulfilling my primary role. Anyway,
so the question then becomes: so what is exactly the plan? Just so we can lay it out for everybody, just before it becomes a little bit too much. Now, to be fair, you haven't actually gotten close enough to see what's going on down there. You just heard the radio chatter and seen a helicopter take off.
So I think what we could do is we could find an unmonitored section of fence, cut a hole in that, sneak in through that way, and then make our way inside. How's that sound?
I see
Sounds
no
good to
issue.
me.
Sounds sound.
Indeed. Damn, I wanted you all to charge in. That's all right.
Maybe
We can
someday.
only plow through the fencing so many times. Besides which,
That's true.
we don't have the same like worry about time we did with the civilians, so we should be okay.
True. Taking
We
it
don't-
slow.
Don't have the same pressure.
Absolutely, yeah.
You can't speed run a surgery, especially when it's not to help people. Or especially when it's not to...
When it's not to help people, he
No,
takes
no,
out a
it's not-
gun.
My surgeon told me something else, but okay.
No, I said you can't speed run a surgery.
There you go.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure the last guy who tried that had a 200% mortality rate.
That's
Precisely.
Well,
it was a 300% mortality rate.
Yes,
he-
because
he-
yes,
he-
because
he
several of
killed-
the,
he had
several of the
to-
observers.
he killed the patient himself and one of the observers.
I see.
Don't ask why I know that.
But
Well-
I'll ask you someday anyway.
well, while you all debate the logistics of that, if nobody else has any objections, we can go forward with that. So,
B.
pulling up close enough, the radio chatter would kind of persist, looking around the large fencing that's honestly been rusted and forgotten. In truth, the fencing is most of the time only there as a avoidance feature, mainly because even if you tore through some of the fencing, it probably wouldn't lead to anything because of the giant mounds of garbage that have piled up over it, of rusted metal, abandoned tech. Most of Iris's trash ends up burned, or reconverted, as they say. But their scrap, it all ends up here. Doesn't get melted down or reused oftentimes because there's just no point. And if they were to use it, who cares? As you're driving along, the radio chatter clearly shows that there is definitely a guard presence inside of the scrapyard. You hear some back and forth on the radio of, I didn't think we'd actually get paid to be garbage men, when I signed up for the guards, and then you hear, stop talking! But with a little bit of back and forth,
I'm back.
oh, perfect timing.
Welcome back.
Look back.
With a little bit of
Perfect
back and forth, you hear something more robotic kind of dash through. It's faint, and it's really only showing up in the static between the back and forth of the guards inside. But you hear a little, we just need to get it a little closer. A little closer. A little closer.
Do you hear that?
You're what?
There is there.
That voice.
DM, can I hear this? From the gunner
well,
seat?
you probably couldn't. You're sitting in the gunner
Yeah,
seat.
I figured I had that.
I'd stretch my ear around so that I can put it in the front seat.
I don't know.
I expand
I
my
don't know
ear
if-
comically large.
I mean, we've already established that in the entirety of Valen's body is technically an orifice. Is it also entirely an ear?
You know?
Yeah,
That's
I don't like that
No.
thought. I don't like that thought, by the way.
I like that
Never
thought.
speak again. Never speak.
Valen's body is
you
basically
know.
an orifice.
Orpheus.
An Orpheus. A Morpheus, if you will.
A Morpheus.
No.
Shut
Only
up.
if you-
No.
only,
No.
Oh my
only
god.
if you start to
And you
believe.
blow. And I just need to roll something real quick. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Liam suddenly
If I
suffers
roll well
a
enough, will I
catastrophic
begin to-
malfunction and dies.
Oh no. If either of us die,
usually does say that.
I'm creating a monk-like character who knows kung fu.
God damn it.
Does anybody
Stop.
use kung fu fighting?
Stop. All right.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing I already have a backup character in this in the form of Calden.
Hey.
That's true. You do have Cal. He's just chilling.
Hey, how are you doing? You know, I'm just kind of vibing right now. Good, get back to work.
Right now. I need you to get back to work.
Get back in here. We need you to sub in.
Sub in, tag out, brother.
it's like a tag team fight.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Anyways, the voice comes as soon as it left. It only is picking up occasionally through the static of their radios turning off. Now, you are welcome to communicate with the guards, but your radio in of itself is picking up this back and forth, and you can get a general sense for the fact that this is a fully manned operation. Back and forth here and there, cut the chatter, the angry CO. But while you're driving around and you're making your way through, you do eventually find, just through simple exploration, that some of the rusted fence leads to a less piled up area. You'd still be walking over mounds of metal, but it's not piled high to the point that you would have to climb over it. It's more of a precarious hill next to a precarious mountain.
A precarious hill by a precarious mountain. What a name. What? Why?
Considering the scrapyard is almost very much like Greshik and how it moves every single day because shit keeps falling.
In fact, something's about to fall on us right now.
Well, we'll have to see now, won't we?
Okay, so apparently somebody else is on this frequency. Not sure if we can expect them to be a friend or an enemy or just an entirely neutral bystander adding to the chaos, but we should keep an eye out.
Yes.
Did you just say?
I would say keep an eye and an ear out, especially on the radio, just in case.
All right.
Who is going to be the first one going through the gate? Now, I will say this fence. You probably should not drive your vehicle through this. I think that's pretty obvious enough as it is.
Oh, yeah. Isaac made a pretty salient point. This is not really negotiable with a vehicle as wide as this APC.
Yeah.
Well, if it's sneaking in, we're doing. I think my actions speak for itself.
That's fair.
Leans in. No.
So where are we?
Do you think we should monitor any kind of patrol routes the guards might take?
Well, if you like, one or two of us can stay here, keep an eye out, and relay any movements. And another group, so that's not as big, can move in and do the actual sneaking.
I can volunteer to stay behind.
As I think would I, unless there's an objection to that.
Nope.
Isaac, you know this place pretty well. It's your home. Doku, you're a natural sneak. Those are the only two that I would say I probably should absolutely go. Anybody else? Yeah.
Well, I'm here if we need stuff.
You did get us into that observatory, so I think you'd probably be a pretty good pick to go as well.
If things go awry, I will rush to I will rush to get there.
I will rush to thy location.
I rush to thy aid.
I was about to like, wait a minute, hold on.
Thy side.
that didn't happen.
Historical drama much?
If any doom shall befall thee, thy brethren, I shall hastily sally forth to thine side.
God, you're so dorky.
Valen starts tapping into some of her oldest memories when she was part of drama club.
Oh
no! Oh no!
Liam remembering the works of Drake's spear.
I rolled to kill them all, anyways.
No, it's not Drake Spear. It's Bill Rattlelance.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, we're all
That one
Roll.
hurt. That one hurt.
Something,
We're all-
something. If
Massive damage.
if you guys fuck up, I'm going to be there.
Cool. Always good to have a dependable plan B.
I'm gonna take your word on that.
Man, sounds good. So then, I presume that it is going to be the stealth team, while the others wait behind. Now, are you going to be waiting behind in the vehicle, or are you going to be waiting on the ground, basically, is the question. This is actually important.
I'm waiting on the ground.
I think having at least
Getting
one or
out.
two people in the vehicle would be a good idea for a quick getaway.
That is true.
Yeah, I did say I would volunteer to stay behind.
I know, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
What about?
Actually, wait, what? Would I need something to do it? Actually, wait, do I need a skill to drive vehicles or
No, you don't need a skill to drive vehicles. The
Okay.
only reason that the driving skill even exists is because it's an easy way to maintain your vehicle when you're in a combat situation. The way that I've
Okay.
always written vehicles is that you have to stabilize them when they are hit by a decent amount of damage while you are in a chase scene.
That's like how.
Alrighty,
For instance,
alrighty.
that's how, for instance, how like Shadowrun does it.
Yeah, exactly.
The drive skill is
Hmm.
not for the sake of just normally driving a vehicle around. Anybody can do that. It's for like if you get rammed, or if you have to do a high-speed drive through a narrow area, or you're driving through a crowded neighborhood and you don't want to kill people.
Gotcha.
You don't want to kill people, yeah, fair.
But Rami, I always want to kill people.
Keep it in your pants.
Well, before we get to your own hang-ups, let's... All right. Who's going to be leading in then? I assume Doku, as Doku is the sneaky one.
Yes.
Real quick,
Sneak.
I had to run to the bathroom. Are we doing 2 separate groups again?
I was actually going to say we haven't heard from Primrose about what she might like to do.
One group is going on in, entering through a makeshift side entrance into the scrapyard. The rest are going to be hanging back by... This is so weird. I'm talking on the mic, but I'm looking at you. I'm not used to that.
I know.
The rest of them are going to be staying either with the van or in the van, or the truck, I should say, because more of
No
one of
longer
those.
that. We've moved up on the world.
You guys leveled up.
We got a better vehicle.
Yeah, well,
Now,
Yeah.
now we gotta
We're
do.
no
Now we gotta
longer
do is.
van life. We are truck life.
Now we have.
Yeah.
Now we have to do. Now all we have to do is escape from the clutches of gas stations.
that's true. Don't.
No,
They are good to
those are-
charm.
We can ease the
They are
crackers
the same.
now, let's go.
There are resting points. So the group that's staying behind, is it for the purposes of not having such a big group go in?
Well, that's
It's
part
for
of
the
that's part of
purposes
it.
of-
Like,
yeah.
the smaller groups sneak better and they raise less of a hubbub. But also having people hang back as a potential backup plan is also solid. But also
Mhm.
for the purpose of potentially keeping an eye out and relaying any movements from like the guard groups. Also,
Oh.
yeah, basically it's for what do you call it? It's for the sake of information as well as just not raising too much of a thing. But also, and I think this is also a great advantage to us of Liam staying behind, is we can keep an eye out and we can keep a recording of anything that happens, because if we're going to start fighting back in this info war, this is a good vantage point to potentially capture any of the less savory actions of Iris's constabulary.
That is true.
Yeah, and having Liam stay behind means he can record from a distance.
I think Liam, potentially, quick question: do you what's your perception?
My perception.
You have
Is-
2 ranks. You have 1 rank in it
Yeah,
right now. 'cause
Yeah,
you rolled
yes, I have
2.
1 rank in perception, but that's plus 10 from both my technique and heavy rank.
Okay.
So it's Liam and who else going in?
Liam
Liam is staying behind.
Liam and Dimian are staying
Yeah.
behind.
Mhm.
I think Dimian would like to, at the very least, stay on the microphone, or the equivalent of it.
Basically, hop on the radio.
We keep on the
Yeah.
radio so that like Liam can be the one to spot, and Dimian will be the one to relay new information.
Okay. And who all is going in? I assume Doku.
Doku is definitely going in. Viljan, I believe, is also going in.
Yeah.
And then that would leave Isaac as well going in, because that's his house.
Yeah, naturally.
So all that's left up is... and Valen is staying behind. Valen said that she
Okay.
was sticking behind.
I'm
That being-
essentially right outside the car, just standing because I know damn well something's going to happen. And
Yeah.
Hi.
listen, I know our group.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
fair.
There's always something.
Also-
It the plan never just works naturally.
Never does.
Also, real quick,
Um,
I'll be right back.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
Sounds
Grim
good
is
too.
gonna go in as well. Part of
Okay.
the stealth group.
Okay, so, well, that's perfectly fine. Now, with that being said, if those groups are all decided upon, I assume Doku is taking the lead. I would need everybody to make a stealth roll. And if you don't have knowledge in stealth, that is just your technique. It's just a technique roll, basically. Yes, Viljan.
I'm gonna give everyone, even though it's gonna drain the fuck out of my stamina. Good thing I upgraded it. I'm gonna give everyone my little blink ability.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's gonna hurt.
yeah, but it's hey, we're not in combat, so I regen that shit quicker.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably only gonna be able to regen half of it by the time you get back in, but hey, that's fine.
But yeah, no, we can blink. We're good.
Now, Blink, how does it work? Please describe for everybody
So,
else.
it's the one we did last time, Matt. It's the one we used last time. You did it again.
others.
No, I know not for me. I'm saying just so everybody gets a refresh on what the ability does.
Oh, incorporeal movement, essentially.
Yep. You're now phasing.
Except, you're essentially phasing. You're essentially quickly phasing into Marum's realm and then out of it.
Also,
Basically,
you know
if
what
you
I
all-
realized? We're rolling stealth, but I noticed I didn't put that as one of the skills on the sheet.
It's not one of the skills by base. Technically, it should be. This is one of the for future reference for everybody around. Since we're doing this little beta test, definitely skills are going to get a rework at some point because it should be technically a knowledge skill, being technique. But since that technically doesn't exist, it would just have to be a flat technique roll for everyone who doesn't have a stealth thing. Kind of want to get rid of those knowledges and make it a little better. That's probably the weakest part of the system right now. I can admit that.
There may be at some point a need to just have an extra page dedicated to additional things and skills, and just have have a longer skill list, which will mean we're gonna have a bigger set of sheets, but also that means potentially more sheet space to include various other character traits.
That's true. Yeah, we're gonna work that out in the coming days because that's something
is
I've
why it's a
definitely been looking
playtest.
over. Absolutely. But yes, for everyone else, it's just a flat technique roll. It's basically just 1d10 plus your technique. If you have stealth, then you would use that. Yes, Prim.
About that,
I have a turn.
I rolled. Welcome back, Jake. I rolled in the Familiar's Cage incorrectly. I forgot to put 1d10, so it just took my +5 technique bonus, and I was like, wait, I need to do this properly. So I did 1d10 +5, and I still got a 1, so I got a 6 total. So I'm gonna use a fortune dice. 'Cause I feel like this is one of those moments where you don't wanna. If you get it right early on, it helps later on. So.
If it makes you feel better, I did a fortune dice roll on mine and I got a lower number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 9. That's better. So that's a fortune dice spend.
9 plus your technique.
Yeah, it was a 4 +5, so 9.
Oh, okay, that's better. Yeah, I like to imagine. All right, everybody, we need to be silent. Primrose's metal ass trips and falls onto a pile of metal. Clang,
Just
clang,
the metal
clang.
pipe sound
I'm trying to
over
sneak
and over
around,
again.
but the clang of my ass cheeks is alerting the guards.
God damn it.
Clang, clang, clang.
Metal pipe.
She do have a
Okay.
thick, she do have a
Oh,
thick
good
robotic
lord.
booty though.
Big robotic booty. Okay.
Yes,
Totals on stealth, everybody.
Yes, nice, smooth.
Mine's a 9.
Clang.
What's it called?
What was it? What was it?
Alright.
Oh yes, and because I have soundboards muted, this isn't going to affect this, the stream, but everybody else might hear this.
God damn it.
For those at home, I just hit the soundboard and played the fucking berserk guts' sword clang.
God damn it. All
I
right,
have
I
no
need
shame.
everyone's totals though. So 9 for Primrose. What do we get for you, Isaac? I didn't hear it.
I am not. I have to roll still. It is
Oh.
technique. Yeah?
Yeah, we're just gonna make it technique because if you don't have a stealth save or a stealth skill, there's no reason not to. So just technique, 1d10 plus your technique modifier.
It is a 14. I rolled a 9 plus 5.
Nice. Okay. And then Viljan and Doku, which Doku, I'm gonna be very shocked if you don't beat the.
I already said for. Wait, is this for stealth?
Yeah, this is for stealth. I missed it.
Oh, yeah, God hates me. I rolled a 4. I got a 4
God. That's
total.
fine.
Even with my fortune roll, I got a 4.
And then Doku, what's your stealth?
27.
Yeah, you're fucking fine. Like I said, I was not concerned about Doku getting in here. Anyways, one by one, you make your way through the cut in the fence. Doku slips in quiet. Not even nothing could hear him. He's silent as a pin drop. Primrose scrapes her back on the entrance. Makes a little noise, but it's not terrible. Isaac sneaks right in under, lifting the fence up a little bit more. And as he lifts up that metal fence and Viljan goes right in after him, Isaac lets the fence down. It cracks him right in the face, and he slides on the metal and falls on his back. To which you hear cling, 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 cling in the distance.
What? Could you have not checked? Oh my fucking head. He's just holding his hand.
On the radio, Dimmu hear, "What was that?" "I don't know. Probably those little ghosts running around again." "Yeah, sure."
Wow.
An advisory, guys. I do
Probably
believe
so,
that you guys may have potentially, at the very least, made yourselves heard. They've chalked it up to, from what they said, ghosts right now. But please take care and be quiet.
Tim sounds like a goddamn ASMR YouTuber, right?
Clear.
It helps that I literally am doing this on an ASMR microphone. I have a Blue Yeti.
That is
hilarious. That's funny. Prim
Do I need to
shoots-
go after them?
No, not yet.
It doesn't sound like it just yet, Valen. Don't worry.
Prim
Good.
shoots herself. No, I'm kidding. Prim shoots Doku a mischievous look and goes, "Oh, they believe in ghosts, do they? We can use that to our advantage."
But it's like silent.
Me
But it's
flashing-
silent.
Me
So he
flashing-
does the
Maniacal
motions
laughter,
of an
but
evil
he-
laughter, but there's no sound.
You just see you just have him like,
he mimes it.
and then he fades into
You-
darkness, like you don't see him anymore.
He acts out the maniacal laughing, like hands in the air, like a wild maniacal cackling, but actually his like above his head is a mute symbol.
He mutes himself. Oh man.
He disconnected.
Very good.
He disconnected.
He disconnected.
Oh my god. Anyways, let me just finish my rolling here. Oh, thank God. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Well, hey. Yeah, no. They're. With that being said, they seemingly get back to work. Again, just general chatter along with supplies coming out. We got radios. We're pulling them out. The main building is full of medical supplies. Yeah, take that. We need that. as you all continue... Oh,
Yeah,
go
they're
on.
talking about medical supplies, guys, in the main building. Looks like they're gonna loot that.
I'm
Oh
on it.
hell no, not my fucking drugs.
My drugs!
You have what? And you have what?
raiding my stash.
They're trying to take my supply.
My supply. He air
That's where I
quotes.
keep all my elf weed.
God damn.
Oh my god.
No, not the elf weed again.
Fucking damn it. Regardless, stealth team, even though with Valjean's blunder and something in the distance falling, the guards, they seem jittery, and I have a flashback to the last time Doku tried to act like a ghost in front of guardsmen with the guns. But
This time he doesn't have
we'll get-
Liam to pull him out of the fire.
Yeah, he does it this time. Oh
Yeah.
my
No, this
god.
time he has Primrose to pull him back into the fire.
Ugh.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, before we get done with that, you all climb around, this time with Doku's lead and you following his footsteps, Valjean trailing in the back.
I'm
You
just like rubbing my
eventually-
nose, like.
Yeah, you just got smacked with a metal rusty fence,
Yeah.
so that definitely couldn't have felt nice.
Roll
But
for tetanus.
roll for tetanus?
No.
No, I already rolled for that, and he's fucked. Anyways,
Damn.
It's not 1d10
yeah, no,
plus,
that's it.
not 1d10 plus technique, it's 1d10 plus tetanus.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a distinct
I get
tetanus
paralyzed
modifier.
in mission.
Oh. Before we decide what negatives come from Valjean's fucking 4, making your way over the mounds of garbage, crushing under toasters and old TVs, eventually you reach a peak, if you could call it that, as the hill drops off into a large dip, which shows the majority of the operation that's going on, as the 2 large cranes are continuously working, picking up the garbage, putting it somewhere else, which will inevitably then be picked up again and moved somewhere else, and over again. These things are tirelessly working. Down in the pit, there are 3 large complexes that have been restored seemingly with sheet metal. Isaac, you would know this well. The main building at the back is your area. It's where you keep all of your survivors. It's what you've normally dubbed as your little sanctum, if I remember correctly. What was the term that we searched for hours on the internet to try and find? A haven?
Lazaret.
The what?
The Lazaret.
The Lazaret. There we go. That is where most of the survivors have held up. That is where they were living. That is where you were living. That large building was built up through hard work, a little bit of sweat, lots of blood, and sheet metal. Now the other two were smaller. The one towards the far back, towards the western side that you can see, it was the medical field. It was where you put all of the sick, all of the injured. It's where the doctors that were coming and going would stay to help out where they could, to patch people up. And then the small little hub, the small little place marked by a tiny little shack that probably was an outhouse at one point, with a makeshift antenna built through the top of it, pretty tall at this point, which is currently being dismantled. These 3 buildings are still standing for the most part, aside from your little den where you would play out your radio broadcasts being dismantled currently. You see roughly about 12 guards marching about. It doesn't seem like a massive operation. In fact, it seems relatively run-of-the-mill. But they are all carrying boxes, and what boxes they are grabbing, and piles of junk and everything is being loaded up into another helicopter. Seemingly there are 2 on site. This doesn't necessarily seem like a properly guarded mission. In fact, it seems like much the opposite. It seems like this is a recovery mission, and they don't seem to be expecting you all, as they steal everything from you.
My fucking Radio Shack.
They're taking your Radio Shack apart.
My fucking pancakes.
My fucking pancake. God damn it. Yeah, you would be able to tell as they're marching out with stacks and stacks of old ham radio equipment that they have taken a good chunk of your radio. Your radio broadcast station, I should say.
Looks at
It
Isaac.
took me months to build that together from scrap.
Well, you know, we are here to retrieve equipment. It was from the citizens, but if you'd like, you can retrieve some of yours as well. I don't know how much you'll be able to recover, but
I can rebuild it. Let's get the supplies and belongings of people first, and then see what I can scrounge up.
Now, Dimian, over the radio, you hear a quick. All right, is that everything from the little shack? Yeah, no problem there. All right, tear it down. You got it, boss. And you see 3 guards walk on up,
Guys, if there
and
are
they
any,
just start
They're moving
tearing
in
it
back
if
now.
there are any of you in or near the shack, they are about to try and knock it down.
Three hostiles are moving in.
Not much.
understood. Let's move to back up.
Is Isaac just crying right now?
I'll come for you.
I'll come for you.
Come
This
back
is
for you.
where you hear the rev of an engine, as pulling down from one of the many entrances and out there. Just seeing them and opening up the gates, you can see that there's definitely more of a guard presence at the front gate, definitely holding down the area. But as they drive in with one of their armored vehicles, this one does not have a turret mounted on it. They grab the chain from the back and then walk on over, attach it, and then you hear a thump thump as they hit the metal, and they all start running as the engine revs, and it just tears down the shack, and a good pile of junk tumbles out on top of it. I need everybody, while they are shifting this, to go ahead and make another technique, but this time it's not stealth, it's a technique save, because the ground is shifting beneath you as
Now,
they disrupt the pile.
Can we phase through?
Can you phase through?
Yeah, because I gave everyone that. Could that help?
You absolutely can. However, where are you phasing through to? Are you phasing
I'm
through
actually getting
downward?
Hey,
It-
I thought we were behind the structure. Never mind. We're good.
No. You guys aren't behind that structure. You guys are up on a hill overlooking this going on, but they're yanking garbage down on top of the shack.
Is that a D10 plus technique?
D10 plus technique.
I got a 12.
Oh, good.
Okay, yeah. I want to re-roll it.
What you get, Marum?
I got a 7. I'm tempted to re-roll it now.
You might need to.
Okay,
you're gonna wanna if you wanna survive this.
I'll spend the fortune dice. Fuck
It's up to you, buddy. You don't know. I haven't told the DC.
I got a 10. Okay, 8 plus 2, 10. I rolled a 10.
Good.
You needed 11, and then I just died.
Yeah. Everyone up on the hill, I need a 10 or higher.
I got a 10. Oh,
I still
You
got a 12.
barely got a 10.
Oh, yeah, good. You all made it.
I almost did it.
Yeah. As you all feel the weight shift under you, and you even feel some of your hill start to give way, you're able to step back, reorient yourself, just as the cliff front where you were all standing begins to slide down into the pit. Saving yourself from tumbling, thankfully, right into the belly of the beast. You are now back to overlooking as they have toppled that side of the clearing. Over the radio you hear, "Oh, that's more of a mess than we wanted it to. Who cares? They're gonna work on it anyways. Yeah. I just don't want to get an earful. Well, get to cleaning.
What do you,
Meanwhile, Isaac
what
is
do you
still
think? Are they about
tied.
to move in?
Sorry, what was that, Liam?
What do you think? Do you think they're about to move in?
Sounds like they're backing off a little bit. Actually, no, they're about to get clearing. Yeah. Guys, be advised, they're, now that they've ripped down the shack, they're going to start, I guess, moving things out of the way. It sounds like they're going to be distractive, so if you're going to do anything, now's the time.
Yay!
Whispering,
Alright,
as we'll
yeah.
say, should we use this opportunity to move past them, get in to where we need to
Yeah.
be?
Let's go.
Let's go.
So you guys going to be snaking on down then? Is the what's going on?
Yep.
Dimian, as the radio chatter continues, as they begin their descent, the staticky voice that was picked up just barely begins coming back and forth as you hear some of the guards complaining that again now they have to pick up a mess that they didn't even make. In between the grumbles and the mumbles, there's a quick home. Home.
What?
Yes, I'm getting something weird on the radio.
Would I hear this too?
If you are inside and you're still at
Alright.
the side seat, then yes. Now
That's
go ahead.
Strange.
If you both in the vehicle would like to make me a perception check to try, or you can always remember you are always welcome to proposition another skill for this. Go ahead and try, and if you can't think of one, make it perception. If you can make a case for another one, go for it as you're trying to really tune in and listen to what this voice is saying.
Yeah, we'll go to war. Oh, that's it. That's an explosion.
Oh, good.
Wait, that's for people in the vehicle, yeah?
In the vehicle, yes.
That's another one.
Dude,
Oh
don't
shit,
waste
you're on
these
a roll.
Wow.
I got
Jake
a,
always rolls the best. Oh my god.
Oh,
I got a
most of the
14.
show.
Should it rolled again, or is that good?
Well, if you exploded twice, roll it again.
Roll
all right,
again.
all right. Let's do it again.
Remember, this is not
Jake
just
understands all.
Okay,
27.
7.
27. Jesus fucking Christ! And just for the fucking sake of it, Dim.
Yeah, Liam's not just tuning into us. He's like tuning in.
Tuned in. Dim. Just for the sake of it, what did you get?
14.
Oh, well, hey, that's still pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
The DC
I
to
still
beat
rolled
was
an 8.
Yeah. Liam, you lean in very close, and Dim, while you're listening, you can definitely make out that this voice sounds like several. It's saying, go home. Liam, however, you're getting this too, but more than that, there's a frequency that cannot be heard normally. There's a frequency that is going underneath that voice. There's something there. You're hearing it every time it pops in. And had you have your mortal ears, maybe you would have missed it. But because of this, your hand reaches out instinctively as you tune the radio ever so slightly, and the voice starts coming through a lot more clear. Go home. Need to go home. And then there's that frequency underneath. It sounds like gears scraping against each other. That nasty metal on metal. And it's making a rhythm. There's a pattern there. It almost sounds not like a heartbeat, but like a drum beat, a marching drum beat. Dunk, do dunk, do dunk, do dunk, do dunk, do dunk.
Liam will
Almost-
Liam
almost
will
like
like casually tap his hand to that beat as it goes.
it would remind you of those old war documentaries where you'd have the drum march going in and leading the forces. At that same time, as the stealth group descends, the radio flares up just a little bit. Boop-a-doop-a-boom. Boop-a-dum. Wow. Shit.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a good shit.
Oh.
For you guys. Bad for me. I can't
Never
roll
mind. Never mind. Hell yeah.
for that. We're getting some movement over on the west side. What, the medical building? Medical building. It's just rats. It is not just rats. Stealth
Rat.
team, in particular, go ahead again. We're gonna do one more round of perception. Again, if you can think of a better skill, by all means, pitch it to me. But perception seems the best to see what's going on, because you have a clear view as you are descending down of this pit. You would be able to see over to the west.
I thought you were about to say stealth team, another round of stealth checks. I was like,
Oh wait,
I got a 9.
perception. There was a 7 god.
I have, I think, 2 ranks in perception. Yes, I do. 3D.
I'm gonna fortune die. There was a 2 on the D10.
Once again, are we still going with the idea that perception is also only technique only, or can we use willpower for it? I keep on fucking forgetting.
So the reason why perception is mainly only technique right now is because you are training your senses to pick up on things that are moving around you. Now, I'm thinking of adding a similar skill with wisdom. As I said, I wanna really rework the skill system. So for now, it's just technique.
Yeah, because every skill in its mother is technique.
Every
For the
skill in
most-
its mother is kind of technique, which in one hand makes sense because you
Oh,
have
I
to train your
exploded.
skills.
Let me roll again. Let me roll again. Oh boy,
Your totals.
that is 18 for me.
Okay.
A 13 from I.
Very good.
Wait, I'm sorry, we're rolling again and then adding?
No, just what was your perception roll? I just need a perception roll from you, Prim.
Oh, it was just 9.
That's fine. And then Doku.
What up?
Doku.
Perception roll.
Pretty your perception.
Okay.
I got an 18. Let's see how Doku just completely destroys that total.
Well,
Damn. Huh. I thought that would have been high.
All of
Yeah,
you.
18.
It wasn't too hard to spot, but Viljan, we're gonna go with you first because you got the highest. Everybody kind of sees that there is some motion. There's some clattering metal out by the medical tent that Isaac had set up prior. On the west end, there's a couple of people on over there. They're mainly just, like I said, plainclothes guards. They're not in armor. They don't really even have weapons. They're just grabbing things and moving. However, that soon becomes a little bit more apparent that they are correct. It's not rats. Viljan, you're the first one to see it as falling from the pile of garbage that is looming over this western building. There are 3 objects that go dunk, dunk, dunk and fall down around them. They roll down the side like a ball as they then begin to creakily and rustily take shape. As 3 rusted mechanized drones pop up and begin to maul. A best example for this would be droidicas. Star Wars.
Oh.
As they wheel themselves on down. No guns that work at this current moment, but regardless, filled with spiky metal and claws, begin to roll over and tear these guards apart. There is screaming, there is panic, and on the radio here's, "We are under attack! We are under attack!"
Fucking clankers.
What?
I'm gonna look at Isaac and
Rory
I'm just
Clanker.
you had rusted robots here? Functioning rusted robots?
They told me they were broken.
Does it look broken to me? And just looks back and this guy's getting his arm ripped off.
Yeah, no,
Those
it
guards
is.
look broken.
I mean, are we
It
seeing this?
is-
Are we seeing this from the truck?
You guys can't necessarily see everything that's going on from the truck, but you can see those 3 orbs tumble down and then hear the panic on the radio as there is screaming and metal clanging.
Guys, I don't know if you can see what's going on there, but from where I'm sitting, there is 3 balls of trash that just rolled down the hill, and I'm hearing screaming.
Yes, there seems to be some kind of
Oh,
incursion
look-
going on.
Looks towards but not Valjean, Dimian. No.
They're not being attacked yet. Give it a minute.
Give it a second.
Give it a second.
Yeah, we don't want to. Sounds like it's something else is attacking, or it's attacking the guards, not them.
We need reinforcements, please. Front gate. We need reinforcements. As the front gates slide open and 2 armored vehicles sporting guns makes their way in. This is where it starts to get a little hectic.
Guys, keep your heads
As
low.
the
Guns are
radio
starting-
chatter.
Yeah, it's just like, guys, keep your heads low. Guns are about to start going off.
The bullets ring out, and through that panicked chatter, that back and forth, going and going and going, you can still hear, now clearer because of Liam tuning up the radio slightly to hear this frequency better. Protect, home. Protect, home. And then there's that marching drum beat still. But you hear this tick, 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 tick.
Damien, I think those orb entities are trying to communicate.
I think they might be some sort of automated defense system.
I have a
Sounds
quick
like they have
question.
a mind of their own, which is it's a hell of a thing.
Fascinating.
I have a quick
Someone
answer.
someone left this advanced AI in this trash heap.
I have a quick answer for you, Isaac. What was your question?
How many do we have?
The thing is, they were never really all in one piece. In terms of how many that you were able to come across, hundreds. This place is a scrap heap, and all of the older models that were not able to be salvaged were here.
How much the radios, like basically the walkie-talkies, do we have right now on us?
Oh, you guys don't have one on you right now. You would probably be able to get to your radios while the panic is going on if you want to risk jumping into the gunfight. But the only one that's currently applicable is the one back at the. There's the one that you all have from Dimian, and then there's the one that is in the vehicle itself.
These are just standard, two-way walkie-talkies, right?
Yes,
Or,
though
or
admittedly
rather,
they are.
they talk through the frequency.
Yeah, you just got them on a different
Okay.
frequency that people can't hear.
I'm gonna turn to the infiltration group and say, I have a very dumb idea.
That being?
I'm gonna join in on the fun while you do the searching.
That's pretty dumb.
By joining on the fun, you mean?
Jumps on the side.
Horribly maim them?
I'm gonna protect my home.
Very good, soldier.
Good soldiers follow orders, bro.
Don't say
I'm
that.
gonna need that radio.
Don't say that. Don't say that. That's probably a code word.
The sleeper code.
Yeah, you're gonna awaken like multiple sleeper agents somewhere.
Operation Nuremberg.
Oh no.
I'm gonna need that radio. So, while me and my buddies are going to take care of these guys, we should be able to move around more freely. So, go to the medical shack. See what's left in there. There should be, if they didn't find it yet, a hatch at the bottom that leads to a little tunnel we dug. That leads to the shelters we built for people to sleep in. As long as they didn't discover that stuff yet, that's where we're gonna find belongings of these people. Go in there, find these things. I'll call somebody in. And if I need help, I'll scream. How about that?
Do we have any objections? I think June is preoccupied.
Don't get.
You
You
think?
know, just don't get hurt, and I think we're good.
Oh, don't worry about it. Alright. So, do remind me, since we were able to see these little robots, do their thing, what were they yelling?
The robots themselves weren't yelling anything. The frequency on the radio was "protect home, go home," and then you were
Okay.
hearing the marching drum beat and the ticking and the talking of like a clockwork in the
Right.
background.
Okay. So,
You guys have a clockwork army to deal with.
okay. I'm gonna give the infiltration group a bit of time to go. And then I'm going to activate King's Armory. And I'm going to gather as much scrap as I can around me to basically form a makeshift Iron Man suit around me. And the radio is covering my mouth. And as I kick over a little heap to make some noise and basically present myself for everyone present, I'm going to yell into the radio so that it comes out on the guards' radios. Protect home! Protect home!
Oh, that's scary. Well, that's scary.
Exterminate.
Good.
And I'm going to-
Exterminate.
I'm just gonna fucking
Exterminate.
charge the first guy.
Roger,
Oh,
Roger,
good. Oh, well, while you do that, I need to roll something.
Roger.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Just start shooting him up. And just
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that's absolutely what the thing. Roger.
Turns into he's a mix between he's joining the droidicas to become either a mix between a droid, a Cyberman, and a what do you call it, a Terminator. And
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
don't-
a
Well,
little bit of Iron Man in there
No,
too.
guys. He's about
Well,
to jump on him and
He's
explode.
becoming a super battle droid.
well, you. Okay. Okay. Well, as you proceed downwards, there is the sound that is played throughout your radio. It's not even on the lower frequency anymore. It's the sound of a bugle calling to action. That
Fuck yeah, dude.
I support this.
as 8 more of these makeshift drones stagger to life and tumble down. Meaning that now, it's an even fight. Okay, well this is gonna be an absolute shit show. It's a infiltration team. First off, Vera, roll me initiative because
Isaac?
Isaac, you're the only one down there that is actively fighting. Infiltration team, you don't need to do this, as I have to roll initiative for 12 robots and 12 guardsmen.
Okay.
Jesus
It is at
Christ.
this point, if I'm hearing this, I go, okay, Valen, it sounds like Isaac's gone and thrown himself into the fray.
Can I actually wait? The only one amongst the infiltration group that has a
On the way.
walkie-talkie, who was it again?
It was Isaac,
It
who
was
just
Isaac.
jumped in with it strapped to his face.
Which means I am
Yeah,
not
I
really
communication,
gotta get
communicating with the group anymore. Oh boy.
I need a fucking communication piece in my helmet.
We do need to, yeah, you had one, it has to get fixed.
Yeah.
You guys haven't had time to really sit down and fix it. Oh my god.
Initiative is 14.
Oh good. Ah.
Something, something. I'm on the way.
Oh good.
Now you,
Now
Valen's getting involved.
Now the question becomes, are you pulling the vehicle around? There is a gun on there.
Me?
No. I'm asking Dimian and Liam
Yeah.
if you guys are gonna stay there, or if you're gonna pull the armored vehicle around with Valen, or is Valen the only one going in?
I mean, should we pull it around, or should we just
Well,
let
if,
Fallon just?
I mean, if Isaac just threw himself in there, he's our only means of communicating with the group. So we can't really do very much spotter work if we have no way of relaying the information to them. So I don't think we really have much of a choice now.
I very much screwed the body over with that, I will admit.
It would also help Valen if we kept her in the truck as we moved forward, so that way she's not taking pot shots.
Yeah, less bullets in friends is always good.
Then again, we
I-
are going to
I
have to
don't know
get
if
the hell
Valen's
out of
a-
Dodge.
yeah. I don't know if
that
Valen's
way-
already
that way our
charged
truck-
ahead though. Sounds like that seems like a Valen thing to do.
Valen has indeed. As soon as you said go, Valen started to walk off.
The best thing we can do is
Well,
try and
well,
follow
well-
along and back her up.
No, I'll get on the turret.
Of course.
Oh boy. All right, I'll pull us up then.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Liam getting like vague flashbacks to way back when as he climbs on the turret and mutters, "Okay, so how the hell does this thing work again?"
Fuck, does this thing work?
Actually, I
Point-
think Dimian
point-
would be the one to potentially have the knowledge for that.
In that case, I'll drive.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, fair. If I don't blame you if you want to be on the big gun. Personally, I kind of left that life behind. But if
I
you
mean, it's
wanna,
up to you.
I'm okay either way. It's been a while since I've been behind the wheel of an AT. It's been a while since I've been behind a large gun. Either way, I'm cool.
Large gun it is.
Sorry, what did you say it was?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. What are you doing? What are you doing, Liam?
I'm
But large gun it is. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm on the
So
MG.
what you're gonna want to do? There's two handles on it. Both of them each has a button on either side. Hold on the right one to get the barrel spinning,
Mhm.
left one to fire.
Mm-hmm. It's all
Dangerous.
coming back to me now, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And
Aren't you a
Well.
collection of minds? So you need to like be able to like, hey, one of the souls inside me. How does this work?
What is the soul
That's the
inside-
thing. I don't know which souls are inside me.
Yeah, ask put up a Pinterest
Hmm.
board. Be like, hey, anyone know how to fire a
Is there
gun?
just access the internal Slack channel inside your head?
Liam just casually asks out loud, "Chat, how does this gun work again?"
Chat, can you backseat me while I fight these people?
Chat, can you call out targets as you see them?
Boy, right behind you.
Chat, did
Thank
you-
you, chat.
Thank you,
There's
Big Chungus.
one in the driver. There's one in the driver's seat.
Thank you, Big Chungus 69 for donating 50 cal rounds.
I need more bullets.
Big Chungus 69.
Please tell me one of you got the "I need more bullets" joke.
Yes, I did.
Thank you. Okay.
But yes, God, just
Homing bullets.
I need my bullets.
So yes, Liam is getting on the MG.
Now the question I have then is, Valen, are you riding with them, or are you going the same path that they just took?
Should be ahead of them at this point. With their
Yeah, you probably bolted through the fence, so I'm assuming that you're lunging over the fucking hill right now.
Probably.
Now the question is, I will give you an action because combat has not technically initiated yet. Isaac just jumped down and it called for a doo-doo-doo-doo on the bugle as these droids start falling down and mauling these actual guards who have no weapons.
yeah. Actually, I can't actually still communicate with Isaac. I'm going to radio him as we're pulling up and say, it sounds like they're sounding an alarm. They're sounding a charge. I don't know if they're fully on your side, but for the time being, those robots should be able to back you up. Valen, Liam, and I are on the way to you.
I'm going to take a page out of your book and possibly
Get 'em
I don't know.
moving.
Maybe this gun stop.
order!
Okay,
Precisely, that's
Liberty
what-
Prime.
Precisely, that's what was going to me.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
We're not sponsored by Sony.
We're not sponsored by Sony.
Well, I wasn't making a Helldivers reference. I was making a Liberty Prime reference.
A Liberty Prime reference. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Oh man.
Democracy is not a corporate product.
But also, yes, replace Sony with Amazon. We are not an Amazon sponsored show.
Well, now they think we are. Well, now they think we
Democracy
Yeah,
is not a corporate product.
Well, while we all shout our battle cries, Valen, what are you doing to lunge over? Are you turning into a monster, or are you just jumping down as Valen? What? How are you entering the fray here?
Running in as Valen.
Okay, so
I mean, I like monster form.
That's true. That's true. Mino-like monster form. Yeah, Valen, as you have dived down and did your Superman pose as you landed in the field of battle, Isaac, Valen comes step, glop, bloop.
Deppy.
I like to
Schwartz.
imagine Valen is just liquid, just dunk, jump, flattens out on the ground as a splooge, and then just bloop pops
And
right
then-
back up.
As a splooge,
Yeah.
you say.
Oh no.
Stop.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nah, you made this bed. Someone has to lay in it.
Anyways, you splooged.
Oh. Yeah, so Valen's goopy Chaos Zero ass jumps down next to you and lands there. Now with an ally at your side, I need to just mark down one thing.
It's amalgam time, and then she amalgamated all over the place.
I
It's
hate you.
amalgam time as she begins to amalgamate. God damn it.
I hate you.
That wasn't me. That was Jake. All right. Let's
I
play
know.
this.
I do. Don't worry.
I
I'm
need
gonna
I need
mound.
Valen to hit the most. I need Valen to hit the heavenly Potemkin Buster in this game. By the way,
Can do.
I'm gonna mound.
Isaac, you got a 14, yeah? Isaac is dead.
Isaac is dead. Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have ran in.
I'm muted, so yes, I did. I did get a 14.
Okay, good. I'm just marking that down. Valen, roll me initiative.
why did you kill him, bro?
Range band, small, so that's +5, right?
Yes.
Yes.
For short.
Yeah.
1d10
Are Liam and I
plus
rolling
5.
initiative as well?
Yes, I will need you guys to as well, but since you guys are in the vehicle, it's going to be the shared initiative. So,
Okay.
since
1d10
you are the one manning the vehicle, Quest, we're going to use yours.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Good.
Whew, here we
Well,
go.
that's a crit. Was not expecting that.
You really super fucking man posed.
I guess I really fucking did.
You really did
Alright.
gloop down.
1d10.
Loop here.
No +5
You really
this
are
time.
going to amalgam over them.
You are really
Fuck.
going to amalgamate.
Oh
It's
god.
amalgam.
You'll always be
She
my.
landed
God, why
over
is
You'll,
it
your
so sticky?
boat and said, "It's amalgam time," and then
Yes.
amalgamated all over the place.
1d10.
Valen, you're my
Uh,
favorite amalgamate.
23.
Jesus
Oh no.
fucking
You're my
Christ!
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Amalgus.
Darth Amogus?
Not a
Oh.
story that
Darth
it's not a story the
Amogus.
Jedi would tell you.
It's not a story. Shut up. There we go. All right. Anyways, before I kick off combat, I want the stealth team to get their chance to get to where they're going. So Valjean, Doku, and Primrose, if you are all here,
Yeah.
are you
Yeah.
heading to the? Yeah, I know you're here. I'm at the kitchen table, and June just walked past me. So. Where are you guys going to be going? This is a full-on brawl. The dust and the dirt from this place is kicking up. It is admittedly obscuring you guys as the screaming, and you are watching someone currently get dismembered and torn apart by a rusty clawed hand that is moving like a spider.
That's no point.
Okay, cat.
Where?
You think,
Okay, cat.
I think you'll be okay, and then he just gets torn in half. Oh man.
Oh, yikes. He does the little Italian pinch in the center of his stomach and then just opens his hand.
Molto
Yeah.
bene.
Oh no!
Yeah, not good. These things are monsters. You want to talk about scary demon monsters? The Rust Army is here and they're attacking.
Yeah.
Mamma
Valen,
mia.
don't you ever worry about being called a monster.
Yeah, Valen, don't you ever worry.
I'm getting the strongest feeling
looks-
that they're also our
A
problem.
new trick.
Probably.
Look, a new trick.
Well, look,
Oh, look, a new. Oh no.
as soon as those guys are dead, they're gonna, what do you call it? As soon as those guys are dead, their priorities are probably going to shift.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Must kill.
So stealth team, where are you moving? There is still the back area, and there is the hatch that Isaac explained, where the bunkers are, where most of the supplies are, if they haven't been raided yet. Is that your next objective, or are you going to just take cover?
You know what? I will start, hopefully, safely blinking over to where the supplies are, because if anything, I could probably get them
That's
quick-ish.
fair. Well, then that leaves Primrose and Doku. Where are you guys intending to go through all this? Are you going to jump in the fight? Are you going to go and try and retrieve some supplies? What is the plan? Primrose has said supplies. She is making her way over as well, blinking in. Doku, what's your plan here? Are you going to try and do the kill, or are you going to try and do the objective?
You really put a dilemma in front of him.
Bombs. On one hand, murder. On other hand, success.
You know what? Either way, based.
Based on what?
Based in Valenpilled.
Based in Doku Pilled. Based in Doku Pilled, obviously.
Well, how's the fight looking?
Well, right now there are about 12 unarmed guards being mauled and torn apart by rusty TikTok monsters. And,
Were they
Wait,
flossing?
Oh no, are they flossing on the end? Oh no.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh no, you're
Oh
no, you're reminding Doku about how he fell off in fame.
Oh no, not the attack.
Goku's eyes start twitching.
TikTok.
This amuses
I don't
me.
need it.
Where's
I
it
don't
scribbles?
need it.
My fame. My fortune.
This amuses
There
me.
are more of the. So I would say there are about 12 to 12 right now because I rolled really weird on that with how many of them were gonna fall out. So there are 12 unarmed. No, there were 3. Then 8 more came with Isaac when he jumped down. So that's 11.
Yeah, that's correct, man.
There are 12 unarmed soldiers, 2 heavily armored vehicles, and armed guards are moving in through the main gate right now. So while combat hasn't necessarily started, the unarmed soldiers are very quickly being torn to shreds by the monstrous robots.
Tell my wife
The
I love
armed guards are the problem, right?
No, I was one day away from retirement. No.
I was one day away from retirement.
My leg.
Well, I mean, I'm not particularly, when you said unarmed soldiers, I was like, yeah, let me in on that. But when
Let me in on that.
But when you mentioned the armored truck, I realized I'm just an itty bitty guy.
I'm just a dude.
But this itty bitty guy could use an armored truck, so I'm gonna go in.
You're gonna go in? You're gonna go fight?
I'm gonna go fight. Viva la revolution!
That's true. That's true. I'm sure that the guards, I'm sure
That's
the
the
robots.
spirit little one.
That's the spirit little one.
That's spirit. I'm sorry, little one.
I'm sorry, little one. That's fair. Doku, roll me initiative then.
How do I do that?
Are you at the short movement speed? Better question. Have you
What is my
upgraded
movement
your?
speed?
Have you upgraded when you? Okay, so look at your sheet.
5.
Yes. 1d10 plus 5.
Okay. Familiar's cage.
I love how while this is going on, me and Primrose are just
You
doing...
and Primrose, you're like, all right, we're gonna complete the objective. Everyone
It's
else
22.
kill. Jesus Christ!
Doku's like, yeah, I'm gonna go in.
I'm gonna go in. What's funny is even though that's crazy, Valen still beat that by 1. So,
I
Are
really
you
did.
kidding me?
Yeah, die
We're
explosion.
Valen
We're not-
is
Win?
bloodthirsty today.
yeah.
Now I can't wait for Vera to start rolling his crits. Anyway.
Vera's going to start fucking massacring these guys.
I need to get baseball bat or something.
I don't
need
think he's
something
gonna have
that counts
time
as a.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think he's gonna have time to massacre anyone because it seems like the robots are doing a pretty good job at that as it
Are
is.
currently shredding these guards up.
Well, but either way, he'll help.
Yeah.
Well, it's just one guy on the ground and you just kick him and just walk away. Anyways, murder aside.
There we go. Yes, I'm sketching these out real quick as I realize that the odds were stacked against you, and they technically are. But Jesus fucking Christ! All right.
No, we're okay. We're okay. Isn't that right, gang? Get gang.
Yeah, those 2 armored vehicles rolled like shit. That's fine. All right. Anyways, okay.
I need something that counts as a long arm.
as a long arm, such as like a hammer or
Sorry, heavy
or
arm. Yeah, sorry, heavy arm.
Yeah, like so. I mean, I'm gonna be real. There's a lot of heavy arms right now. In fact, there's a literal giant arm that it will hand that is mauling someone right now like a spider. Just stab, 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 tear. But Valen, it is your turn to kick things off. Stealth crew, we're gonna jump back to you after one round of combat here, so don't you two worry. You're gonna be fucking fine.
What's happening outside? Oh, my leg!
Oh my god, my leg!
Well, you know diddly darn dang well what I'm going to do.
Are you gonna bite?
Metal? Ew. Maybe later.
Oh, the poor guards. Oh no.
Dr.
Oh
Roy
no,
said
I'm going
you-
after the
Dr. Roy said you
robots
needed more
first.
iron in your diet.
Oh, you're going after the robots first. Okay. Valen's going after the robots first.
I was gonna say, if you were going after the guards first, you know what? Maybe the Irish propaganda has a point. We are
Maybe Liam gets there, sees Valen devouring a guard, turns off his video recording.
Yeah.
We're not gonna look at that.
We're gonna erase that from the.
Just gonna go ahead and go ahead and put the director's cut in my hard drive.
Anyways, funny lasers are indeed very funny.
Oh my god. Okay.
What? I'm shooting robots.
That's true.
Listen, I don't
Why
know
are
what's
you
about
shooting
fun.
us? You guys are too loud. Kills them.
I don't like artificial.
Oh no. He's creationist, bro.
Creationist?
Okay, hold on.
So it was racism.
You're racist against creation itself.
Oh, okay, hold on. Manifestation level. What's my manifestation level? Level 4, I think it is. Yeah, 4.
Yes.
So I roll 4 plus willpower. I think it was, which is.
Oh, you roll.
Eight.
You'll roll 5d. If it's 4,
Wait.
you roll 5d10.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm thinking about fixing. That just bothers me.
And then
Don't you
the
fix
modifier is. I think it's the It's either which is one of the attributes. Either is willpower, so that's plus 8.
To my memory, your lasers specifically, because you are so weird. You
Yeah,
are literally
don't worry about it.
You're literally a multi-ability score class.
You're
mad.
literally mad. You're mad.
Anyways, one laser. I forgot to copy and paste that. No crit. Wait. Was that right? Yeah, I did. 14. I'm shooting 2 lasers at 2 different targets because I can do that.
No, you can't.
Actually, I can.
I know you can. I know. I'm just being a little shit. Anyway.
Eldritch Blast.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, the way I treat it, yeah. Oh, is that a double crit on the other one?
Oh my god.
I think that's a double crit. Can someone check that?
Let's go check.
My god. Oh my god.
Let's have a
Yeah.
look.
10, and
that
then
is
10.
that is 2 10s. Both would re-roll. You take the highest of the 2. Both one's a 4, one's a 6. You're rolling a 6 anyway. Yeah. Technically speaking, you did roll 2 different 10s.
Yeah, so 2 different 10s doesn't triple, but that means you can roll those 2 again and pick the higher result.
It's already
like...
auto exploding, so.
Good. Yeah, so 10, that's a 16, and plus 8, that is 24. You still double the damage on that one, so go ahead and give me those damage numbers, please.
Fuck. What was it? This one was lasers. First one's 16, the other one's 32.
He ouchied. He got ouchied.
Jesus fucking Christ, Velen. Alright, well,
You
I was
okay
using...
with that class?
The numbers.
No, that's totally fine. I'm not worried about that, because frankly, yeah, that's good. That's good right now.
I also 20
I'm using
damage.
group health. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that means
Uh,
the 11 droids have just gone down to 8. Okay.
Did she get a fucking collateral on one of them?
Yeah. Valen pulls out her 2 lasers and they charge up. And while most people are terrified, they're going for the guards, and the guards are also actively terrified that now new things are on the scene, including random strangers, and they don't know who their alignments are quite yet. The guards actually get kind of happy to see Valen's laser tear through one of them and then bolt through, and 2 more of them get collateral. There's 3 of the
Hey, question. Can the lasers weave in the air?
Are you asking
Okay,
for like,
suddenly fucking Valen is dark side.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Valen doing Omega beams?
That would be a funny visual.
You know what, Valen? Sure, I'll let you have Omega beams.
Yippee! This will not become an issue.
This,
I
I
think
mean,
it will
honestly,
work on.
it might, but that's fine. We'll count it as your next upgrade that they can track properly, and we'll stat them out. But anyways,
It's fine. It's fine. You can collapse them for now.
yeah, it's fine. Either way, 3 droids lie dead, and that was only 1 action. Technically, you used 1 to get into combat, which is a move, but I really don't count it. You have 1 more action left, Val.
Can I find a heavy arm?
You could try and search for one. Alternatively, you could probably just pick up one of these shattered drones if you want.
Okay, that's good enough.
Sure, you pick up a metal claw hand from one of these droids.
And you know what? That's good. That's good enough for now.
All right,
That's
you have
my
now
turn.
armed yourself. Yeah, you've armed yourself with an arm. Next up then would be Doku, who has forsaken the mission and gone to kill.
That's not the plan, Doku. Doku, that's not the plan.
Doku.
Doku likes the prospect of soft targets.
That's true.
Yep. He's
Doku
putting
it
the
is
bag
not
over
your
his
job.
head. And tough. What's going on now? Because
Valen just blasted 3 of the droids in the middle of this combat. So there are a lot of unarmed guards, some of which are cheering now because they think that their reinforcements have arrived.
Wait, you're not a knight? Oh no.
Oh yeah, actually,
Wait,
that's something salient that should be also reminded. They called in for reinforcements.
Oh, yeah, it'll be like they said it'd be like an hour though before it got there, right? If I remember correctly.
They're gonna get done within an hour.
What's it called?
They were called, so keep in mind, they called in the next payload would be in an hour. That's
oh shit.
They called for reinforcements, but that's okay. I'm sure that won't come up later. You just reminded me to tick that timer down.
Thank you, Rami. God.
It's not my fault.
That's true. It's not Rami's fault.
Or is it?
If I was gonna engineer everybody's downfall, I would make it known.
That's true.
What's it called? Also, can I point out at some point, one of the guards would probably go, wait, when can one of our guys shoot lasers?
When can one of our guys shoot lasers? Yeah, hey, you know what? That's going to be a question for later because it's going to be a Doku decision on who he attacks.
When did that become a standard issue?
I didn't get a laser.
Did we decide that we were fighting with the robots?
I
Isaac
mean,
Valen,
yeah, nothing was decided.
Isaac did. Valen attacked them.
Doku just gets cross-eyed.
Just playing both sides. Don't we have? Yeah, we have an image of Doku cross-eyed.
Doku cross-eyed, yeah.
We do have cross-eyed Doku. I'm here. What is happening?
Oh fuck. Oh, we're fucked. Or, well, more like they're fucked, but we're also not really.
I'm sorry. So yes, Doku, I was handing something off to June. So what's going on right now is you all have jumped into combat. The unarmed guards are still there and now hopeful because Valen started shooting at the robots who were tearing them apart.
Okay.
So you
That's
can
your
decide who you want to attack now because there are options.
Wait, did you say armored trucks are coming?
The armored trucks are already here. They just
Mm.
literally turned in.
Okay. I am going to. So, how many soldiers are in those trucks?
From what you just found from yours, you can fit 4 in the back, 2 in the front, and 1 on the main guns. You don't know if they're completely armed. Most likely they wouldn't be because they were just out front, but there are soldiers on the guns.
Ooh.
This is how we die.
I want to make my way to the army truck.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh
They are
no.
at the medium range band right now, but you have short movement. But you can move. Go
How
for it.
much
Doku.
XP do I need to actually boost up my movement?
75.
I thought it was
By
50.
1?
I thought it was
75. Yeah, no. It doesn't go by 1. It goes by 5. So if you want to upgrade to medium movement, you get 5 more squares, which means your your initiative. My brain is all over the place. Give me one moment. Let me reset that. Imagine yourself not moving in a straight line, but moving in a circle. And then that is your short range. Everything in that circle has a 5 square movement. Then in your next range band, it goes to medium. That means everything in short and everything in medium. If you want to go by squares, it's 10. So when you upgrade it for 75, you don't go 5 to 6, you go 5 to 10. Does that make sense?
No, but can I upgrade it now?
Do you have the XP?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go for it. You have medium movement speed now.
Did you
It's
never
5, 10,
upgrade?
15, 20.
Yeah, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, which means your initiative is now at another +5. But we'll get to that later. We'll do that later. Congratulations. In a
No,
moment of clarity, Doku feels his legs activate. As he can
It's
now
puberty.
move. Oh my god, no! No! The hormones and now his puberty's kicking in. Fuck!
I was gonna say I was gonna say he just stepped out of the car after a long drive.
Yeah.
He's like, that's all it was.
Yeah, his legs are a little stiff. I just imagine Doku getting down into like a sprinter's ready, and then there's a cycle of like hormones going through his body, thought, image of Millie, his eyes like tighten, he zeroes in on the soldiers, gets ready to move. A single pimple emerges on his cheek, and he's off like a shot.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
A single 10 rolls.
I was yes, Doku. You can reach them now.
Yay! Yay! I am going to I am going up to the guns
Okay.
immediately.
There are soldiers on the guns.
You can remove them.
I'm gonna look at the soldiers and say hello.
Can I have this?
Is that a gun?
Oh no.
You got
Oh,
guns on your
no.
truck?
Got guns on your truck?
Citizen, evacuate now! This is not safe.
Thanks.
Hey, at least he's doing his minimum duty as a
No.
guard of Iris.
Wow, he's the only one.
Yeah, wow. And he is going to mercilessly.
Not all guards are evil. Something.
Nah. They're all pig. They're all.
Yeah, he's gonna go okay, and then he's going to walk to the back of the truck, past them, then turn around, and then stab him with his needles coated in poison.
Jesus fucking Christ, one of the good ones. You need to get out of here. It's not safe for a kid. He goes back, breathes a sigh of relief. It reminds him of his own kid back home. Doku immediately murders him.
This is why there's no good guards left. They're all dead.
We killed them all.
All the good ones die.
Make an attack roll, Doku. He's attacking.
Oh
Yeah.
my
All
god.
the good
That-
ones by my hand.
Yeah.
My.
So that is like, okay, that's small arms plus.
What's your technique or your small arm skill?
All right. Apostrophe R. Is, wow, a 15.
You
Of course,
exploded?
that's-
Did you explode?
No.
Okay, good. Well, that hits. Well, that's a 10
And-
armor.
Mm-hmm. And that is
The
let's
organs
see,
fell out of his mouth.
which triggers the poison, which invokes an endurance roll.
Yep.
And
What do I have to roll
save
against?
is 5 plus technique, which is a 13.
Yeah, I have failed. I only got it. I actually rolled pretty good. I got an 8, but I would have needed a 9. So,
Say goodnight.
Say goodnight.
how much damage does the poison do, Dogu?
I don't know. You said it drains the stamina.
Right, it drains their fucking stamina. Oh my god. Well, first off, did we ever put a number on that?
I don't know, but it does. It did kill the other
Oh, that's
guards.
right, because we didn't put a number on it. That was something we had to do, and we never did. Hey, Doku, guess what? That drains
Yeah.
10 stamina a round. Congratulations.
All right.
Write that down, for the love of God. We need to write that down. Also, he's unconscious. They have 10 health and 10 stamina. These are baseline bare minimum guards. He is out cold. So you didn't kill him.
Oh, nice. I didn't commit
Do
murder.
you know what? Do you know what's
Goku,
fair?
I
That'll
want
be
to do
good
another
PR.
attack.
You know what's fair? That'll be good PR.
And now, I'm gonna. That's just the one guy, right? There's just one soldier on the top.
Soldier on the top gun. He is currently slumped over as he failed his endurance save, and with no health, basically, he's out.
All right. I am going to pull him off that chair because it's mine now. He's gonna be let's just say he's gonna be sitting beside me so I can keep like peripheral vision on him. And I'm gonna mount that gun.
Now, you are aware that there is someone in the driver's seat, right?
Yeah, but they don't see what's going on.
That's fair. Okay, well, you made an attack, you activated your action, and you moved, so you can't use the gun yet. But that's fine, unless you want to
Yeah.
use the destiny die. No, don't do
You
that. It's a narrative die. You can do anything you want with that dice. The only difference
Don't.
is that if you hit 0 HP,
You've given Doku too much power.
You might want to
What-
save.
what-
You
what
might
have
want to
you
save
done?
that for if the guard turns around and like puts his gun
Starts
back to you.
shooting at you.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's your
That's-
turn then, Doku. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Unless
is my turn.
Unless you want to use the destiny die. No, I'm kidding.
Remember,
The
every time you
child.
do that. Remember, every time you do that.
Anytime the DM tempts a player to use a destiny die, the players get another destiny die.
No.
Remember,
that's not how it
Doku,
works.
you use
Yeah,
Destiny
new
die.
rule.
you
Don't
give
tempt the
him-
players.
Remember, every time you use yours, he gets one.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why are you even using yours then?
Sometimes we really need
Because-
it.
Oh, this
That is
how,
the trade-off.
This is
That's why Voljean's actual going down to 3 HP after using his destiny die was so scary because he would have died had he
Yeah.
hit 0.
That's the reason
Uh.
that Valjean is alive. It's the reason that Liam is currently alive.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Destiny die
Valjean-
save lives.
Valjean is alive because of dumb luck. Had he hit 0 from that explosion, he would have been dead. He used his destiny dice to
Right.
trigger that explosion.
Right? Yeah.
and I'll
Liam's
do it
alive
again.
because of destiny die.
And I'll do it
Anyway.
again.
speaking of putting destiny in your own hands, Isaac, it's your turn. You guys got really good on initiative.
All right.
We did.
Well, having charged out, proclaiming my my loyalty to the mechanical empire, I'm
Hey,
going
Silvertail.
to approach the nearest guard who hasn't already been combusted or taken apart, dismantled, and I'm going to clothesline him with my metal-covered arms.
Jesus.
The guard you're hitting was just saved by Valen being blasting the droids apart. By the way,
That's
he was
alright.
cheering. He was cheering. He's like, "Yeah, reinforcements. Who are they?" Go ahead and hit him.
That's alright. That's alright. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams are. I guess sweet dreams are made of these.
Sweet dreams are made of memes.
No. No. No.
Um,
Sweet dreams. Are
Isaac
made
has his
of-
knuckles tattooed. Sweet dream.
Damn it. I'm losing again. Remind me how I roll on the attack.
Absolutely. So since you're attacking specifically with your manifestation because you are wearing your armor, it's a little weird.
Yep.
That's understandable. The way you would roll a manifestation damage is you roll your manifestation level +1 basically. So it's like, I think you have a level 4 manifestation right now.
Yeah. So it's 5.
It would be 5d10 plus your main manifestation modifier. To my memory, that's your willpower.
Yep. Okay. Keep highest 1, expert on 10s. I exploded twice.
Oh my god. Holy,
Holy hell.
fuck.
It begins.
You're just looking for me as
That's
Cage.
Nice to have you back playing what do you call it, Genesis with us. as
Nice to
usual.
have you back playing
Yeah.
Genesis with us, buddy.
Here's the very
So
The
do
Barristol.
It's such a shame only one of them count.
Wait, no, that didn't work right.
it didn't know.
Yeah, how's it
Um,
supposed to work then?
So the thing is, the command didn't work because it cut out all the other 10s and just re-rolled one explosion. But technically, roll 2 more.
Yeah.
That's
roll
that's
2 more 10s.
because what?
It's keep highest 1.
Yeah, because that's how it's supposed to work. Those 3 10s were, as I understand it, what do you call it? Yeah, each of those 10s were an independent 10. They weren't a result of.
Yeah, and they didn't get re-rolled. So they will get re-rolled if you get an independent 10.
No, it's
That's the only issue with that.
it's got re-rolling automatically built in. That's what the E10 is. Explosion. on a 10.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's.
but he rolled 5 of them, and only 6 numbers are there.
Oh,
That might be
okay.
a
I
little
see.
bit of a
I
workout.
see what the problem is. It's keeping the highest. It's keeping the highest 10 in this case,
The
the
highest.
first 10, and then only re-rolling that 10. So he would get 2 re-rolls
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, get 2 more re-rolls. That means Valen, technically you could have another re-roll later, but that's a headache. So that's
So
good to
let's-
know for the future.
I'll
That's-
also keep highest 1 from the formula then. For those
Oh
rolls
yeah,
correct?
yeah. Let's try that. Let's try that. No, well, either way, roll 2 more 10s because you did just get it.
Okay, 2 and 8.
Okay, so your number total would be 18. Either way, you double the damage.
Wait. It was he rolled 3 10s, right?
Yeah, he rolled 3 10s, and
So
then
wait, wouldn't that be 30? Like plus 8 plus 2 plus his modifier?
no. So remember, only one result matters. So if you roll 5d10 and 3 of them crit, you roll 3d10 and take the highest result from those, and that's how many you get multiplied. So it's every 10. I think I'm explaining this poorly. Basically,
Yeah, you just.
I'm sorry. It has been a day. Let me explain. What were you saying, Peppy?
He rolled. So when he rolled, Vera, did you roll 3 10s?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
out
did.
I did.
Out of his 5 that he rolled, he got 3 of those were 10s.
Yes.
Yes. That means that he rolls 3 10s and takes the highest again.
What?
How we've always been doing it.
Yeah, no, wait. Oh, wait, Vera, did you just roll 2? I'm so
Yeah,
confused right
because
Yeah,
yeah,
He
because
got 3 10s.
Daniel did roll one before.
now.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
one
so-
of them
okay,
auto
wait,
rolled.
Okay, from
so
okay, never
only
mind, we're
the
just-
reroll die can add another layer to the crit.
Yes.
There,
Oh.
that's how you want to explain it. Only the
Thank you.
reroll die can add to the crit multiplier.
Yes, thank you. Which it didn't. Either way, you still doubled because you still crit either way. And that was what, a fucking 18 plus 7? Yeah, okay, yeah, you're good. A fucking...
25, yeah.
How much does your fist do? Jesus Christ.
Well, he's enhanced right now. What was his build? I imagine quite a bit.
Yeah, you're
So-
enhanced with your ability, so it would be your fist plus that modifier and then doubled.
Yup. It would be.
I have a feeling this guy's about to get one-shotted.
He already... I'm just telling you now,
Nah.
he's dead, but...
It. Since it's unarmed, it's would be strength, right? Basically.
It would be your strength, yeah, but because you are using your King's Armory right now,
Oh.
you would mainly
Half
base
my,
it off.
half my manifestation level.
Yup, that's right. There you go.
Yep. So that would
Give me
be
that damage.
9, 18 doubled.
He's dead. You
Uh,
squelched his head. he,
He. I didn't actually mean to kill him. Here's the thing.
Not knowing your own strength.
Would he
Onward.
be able to pull his punch?
yeah, you could absolutely pull your punch if you didn't want to kill the guy.
No, I didn't mean it when I say nighty night.
Yeah, Night explodes his head. Yeah, no.
As in sleep, not death.
Yeah. Yeah, you would probably pull your punch last minute and send the dude careening backwards if that's what you intended to do.
I ironically enough, in a completely different system, also homebrew one, I had something completely similar to this happen. Where I had like a shock glove basically, a sun glove, and I wanted to knock someone out with it, and then I exploded 10 times.
God.
Sounds like they exploded 10 times.
Yes. It was a D6 system Java run, admittedly, but still, like, holy shit, dude.
I
Anyway,
think
yeah.
I think you caused them brain damage. They survived, but I think they have. I don't
I
think
think he's
they're
gonna have a
KO.
hell of a concussion and a headache in the morning.
Ugh.
I say leaps forward, catches the guy with his elbow crook at the throat, and then launches the guy into a pile of trash, and the pile just collapses atop him and buries him.
Yeah,
There
so
he goes.
you just hit him with the lariat from hell.
Yeah, you lit him
Yep.
with a lariat from hell.
Hey, you're here to save us, bro.
You just ended up playing both sides. This is ridiculous.
This is actually ridiculous.
And then I
Yes.
turned towards the guy next to him, who was also cheering, and I'm gonna backhand him with my second attack.
Oh right, you have a second attack. Sure, roll the fucking dice again, Vera.
Also, yeah, Grim's just mentioned, but he's not allowed stun weapons in games anymore.
That's fair.
Specifically any games run by Cam.
Oh, poor Cam.
They denied Vera mercy.
15.
Okay, that hits too. Go ahead. No explosions?
9 damage. No,
Nine
no
damage.
explosion this time.
Yeah, that guy has...
I think I had enough for today.
Yeah, you're good. You
I wouldn't
fucking
want to be greedy.
Ooh, Maddie crash. That's fine.
Yeah.
This one.
Trevor booting her?
To give her
He's taking-
license.
Yeah, that's true. This one is still standing with like 1 HP. So
Yeah.
upon seeing his friend go clattering backwards, rolling, flipping, and landing in a pile of fucking garbage, he was so stunned by that. You backhanding him, he spun out and then slowly. Loppy jaw with his hands up like, I could take it. I hear no bell.
Exterminate!
I might have heard a bell.
And that'll be my turn.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I can't wait for Vera's ass to get kicked by random guy number 1.
Yeah, this guy with 1
Hell
HP
yeah, dude.
explodes
Hell
9
yeah.
times and kills Vera.
Like, if it happens, all the power to that guy.
Yeah, that guy's still standing. He is leaking from his face.
Does that guy have a
Ow.
monkey's tail?
He might. You gotta look though. Anyways, he didn't hear no bell, and you know who
you're
did
pretty
hear a bell?
strong.
Wipes his face. Gotten interesting.
Wipes his face. Half his teeth are missing.
This is where we get to the guards, and the guards, I'm just going to designate their flat damage rolls, and we're just going to roll it pretty quick, because there are a lot of unarmed guards. I'm not going to really be paying much attention to the unarmed ones, except the one who's squaring up with the droids and Vera, of which there is one. Alright, get to rolling. Boom. That would hit a
Just
droid.
an average day.
That would, oh my fucking god! Alright, that would hit a droid. That would also hit a droid. That's an explosion.
Would?
And that is a 1.
Oh shit.
These unarmed guards are hitting them!
Are the robots just kind of dying now?
No, they're not dying. They're still in decent shape, but they're grabbing. So what you're witnessing right now, as I continue to roll this, that is a 9. Why can't I fucking roll like that? Okay, that one does hit, alright. A miss. Fucking finally. 2 more. That's a hit. And that's a miss. Only 2 of them fucking missed, and now I need to roll the one that hit Vera. And that is...
It's happening. It's happening.
That's a 19! I exploded on him too.
I'm so proud of him.
We are recruiting that. We are going to recruit that man.
I didn't hear no fucking bell. Okay, so to lay out what just happened, because the guards went, and the droids will be following up soon after them, because from where your guys' initiatives were, and the last one being the vehicle, they all are going in unison here. That is a fucking explosion on the droids. That is a 5. That hits. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. That does. That does.
We're in danger.
That does. That doesn't. Okay, cool. And now I have the armed guards. This is interesting. These numbers are thinning out. Okay, so what you all have just witnessed. Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, the armed guards don't get to go yet, funny enough. I just checked that. No, they don't yet. They only got a 7. So they're actually after you guys. So the armed guards don't get to go. You just bore witness to a brutal beatdown where the guards are dogpiling and just battering away at the droids, and they're winning. They've taken out about 3 of them, but the vast majority of these droids just tore them to shreds. The only one that didn't, there are, and I'm not joking, by the end of this round, only 3 of them left.
Only 3 droids?
There are only 3 guards left.
Oh god.
3 droids got destroyed. 3 3 guards are alive. One of them is at 1 health because he punched Vera and he got an explosion, and it did a grand total of 6 damage.
Yay!
Now, please. Explain to me resilience once more. That's soak, correct?
That is your soak value. So if you take 5 damage and you have 3 resilience, then you only took 2 damage. It's damage resistance.
Okay, now, how is resilience calculated?
Strength.
It is your strength. You're ranked in strength, just flat. So if you have 8 strength, you have 8 resilience.
9 resilience right now.
Do anything.
Wait,
But I have 5 strengths. I have upped it by 2 with my manifestation, and King's Armory adds half my manifestation level to resilience. I go in armor mode.
Oh god.
That's 5 plus 2 plus 2.
this is
5
the
plus 2
this
plus
is
4.
this is the hardest that Isaac has been hit, besides being hit by heavy artillery or a vehicle, and he still just shrugs it off. This is
I
the
can change
this is the
that.
heaviest attack you've taken that isn't something vehicle grade.
Yeah, this is just some guy with his fist. To be
I
fair,
also- I like that. I like kind of his jib though, so we should actually.
he is
You know,
bleeding
no,
from his
absolutely.
face. He's bleeding from his face. He's staggering. He winds back as hard as he can, and he hits, boom, right in the chest, and you feel a little ding, and nothing happens.
We need to see what this guy's.
I wanna give the guy credit. Like the guy, rears back and he actually dents metal in his chest.
Yeah.
Isaac looks down.
he
Look at him.
did it.
I like you. I want you.
Oh my!
Uh-oh.
What? Wait,
Uh-oh.
what?
He's
I-
barely awake right now.
We need to see what this guy's like after we get a
Sit
bit of.
down, sir.
We need to see what this guy's like after we get a bit of red wine in him. Also, he may have a wife. You want to be
Sit
careful
down,
with how you phrase
soldier.
that.
I like
You're
ya,
the best.
and I want ya.
For your own sake, sit down, soldier.
Oh my God, Sully, was that a Boondocks reference?
That
Yes,
was
yes,
a Boondocks reference.
yes,
like
yes.
I like
And I
you.
won't see it.
We can do this the easy
Oh, we can do this the
with
easy way
or the
or the hard way.
Yeah.
Joy-
God.
God,
joy-
fuck.
Yeah, they're
Yo.
bleeding. Now his knuckles are bleeding. His face is leaking. He goes,
See-
"You got it, bud," and he just collapses.
I was making what do you call it, a South Park reference by saying, I wonder what this guy's like with a bit of red wine in him. The whole Randy Marsh image he's putting forward.
Yeah,
But that works too.
that works too. Oh, anyways, he goes, "You got it, boss," and he just face plants right next to you, unconscious.
I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him and I'm gonna let him down gently.
In the
Oh, good.
arms of
You gonna kiss him on the
your-
forehead too, huh?
Kiss your mud in the fucking radio.
One damage.
He dies. Oh my god. Anyways, Reconnaissance Man 1 is now unconscious, so that's another one down.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god. Alright. Anyways, it goes to the people in the vehicle now. The armed the armored truck. So that would be Dimian and that would be Cabal. Now, since you guys are technically sharing a body, which is really fucking weird, Dimian, you can control the movement, Cabal, you control the attacks. That means you can run someone over if you want, Dimian, but that's up to you.
Oh yeah, I get it. Just wait until we like if you're worried about us sharing a body right now, wait until we create our own version of Swoltron.
I've been waiting. All right, I've been so scared. Okay, I've already been planning it.
Hmm.
Anyways, What I will do is, for the sake of this, you guys, instead of having all of your actions, I will both allow you to get two. Meaning that, Dimian, if you want, you can use a movement to drive the thing, or you could stick your head out the fucking window and start shooting at people with your bow. That is entirely up to you. You both have 2 actions. I will let Dimian go first, as he is the one pulling in behind the 2 armored vehicles. As you hear the rev of the engine and the as they turn in, and you are behind the enemy lines right
Okay,
now. You're
so
basically flanking them.
The guards are at a disadvantage right now, right?
The guards currently are being mauled to death. Now, those are the unarmed ones. Those were basically the janitorial squad that just squared up with these robots.
Mm.
The armed guards are setting up position, and they still have some weapons. But they have small arms. They weren't prepared for this, so they're focused on that. They don't even see you guys rolling up because they just think it's more engines of their guys.
Yeah, for the time being, we've got the advantage of the fact that they think we are
With them.
We are one of theirs. Liam, call your targets.
Liam is dead.
Liam is dead. Liam is muted.
I was muted this whole time. Fucking Christ.
God damn it!
What were you saying?
Liam was replying to that. All right.
Okay.
Will do.
For the time being, part of me kind of part of Dimian kind of feels for these robots because he's getting the impression that they're just, defending their home, whether that's programming or like actual souls that might be trapped inside them because of all the soul fuckery that's been going on after the explosion of the tower.
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't be surprised if these old clockwork soldiers were possessed by the souls of the dead.
Why do you think I jumped in there the moment I heard that?
Yeah. I don't want to kill a bunch of unarmed people, especially if we're trying to prove we're better than the city. I also don't know if picking a middle ground with these murder bots is even a possibility. Ultimately,
All of them a reason?
ultimately, they are metal shells hosting potentially the souls of the dead. I guess in Dimian's mind, the best kindness he can kind of offer them is, going back to the live stream.
All of them a reason to focus on the soldiers.
We could take advantage of the fact that they think we're still one of them for the time being to thin the robot numbers, or we can just spring the surprise now. Whichever one you want to focus on, you point the gun, I'll fucking fire this thing to ramming speed.
To be honest, I might not be a fan of the robots and their rather barbaric method of attack.
The less we say about that man's ribcage, the better.
But I hate these soldiers more because of their affiliation.
Point. Fuck it, let's stick it to the man. They have guns, and as such, they are armed combatants in a battlefield. They are engaged.
Chances are we can always talk to the robots afterwards if they're willing to calm down.
Here's hoping.
But we'll see.
Let's hope murder bots have a mind for diplomacy. That is, if Valen doesn't laser all of them. All right, sounds like we're attacking.
Let's hope they have some sort of primitive IFF.
Yeah, let's hope. I guess we're engaging the armed soldiers of Iris.
Sounds good. Now, there are 2 vehicles that are currently facing towards the battlefield, and they are gearing up, and you notice a very familiar face stationed out of one of them. Doku has taken up one of the guns.
Dimian is he's finished having this very serious conversation with Liam, and then it's as he's revving the engine up, he's slowly accelerating, trying not to be too obvious, and then Liam would just hear heavy swearing down from inside by the dashboard, and as Liam is slamming his fist on the dashboard,
Fucking damn it! Doku, stop getting in enemy vehicles!
Again?
He's in the fucking gunner's seat, and there's still a driver in it.
I just imagine Doku
Pew pew.
fucking Doku is just
Fucking,
waving.
I guess we're.
Jimmy is raging in the fucking driver's
It's like
seat.
now I have a potential collateral that
doing
because I was thinking of like because he was like Dimian was going to like go in there and engage with the vehicles, but now Liam has to be careful not to shoot Doku, and I have to be careful not to ram the vehicle he's in. So I guess we're aiming for the other vehicle.
Yep, aim for the other vehicle. I do not want to risk collateral.
Try to keep your bursts short and tight because that thing is going to have a lot of kick, and you may hit him with a scatter.
He'll be fine.
Those bullets will rip the head off of somebody, even a fully grown man. So careful. Anyway, what's the movement range band on this thing? Long?
We're gonna make it long. Yeah, it's a full-on vehicle.
And the enemy vehicles are how far away?
They are right behind you. They are in short range.
Oh, cool.
I mean, they're right in front of you. But yeah.
Sweet. Liam, I'm gonna wait until you start firing, and then I'm going to ram that vehicle depending on how thoroughly you fuck them up.
All right, going hot.
Go hot. Now, this would be heavy arms skill if you have it.
I do not. So
Well then, you would roll.
this would be very
1d10
interesting.
Plus your strength.
This is going to be very, very interesting. And I explode!
Nice.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god!
Fuck yes.
Alright, that's a 17 overall.
Not bad. Well, an explosion on that gun is scary because it does 20 damage. So that's
I'm
it's
damn, 2 damage short. I can
2
fix
damage.
that.
That's fair. Oh man. So and the explosion plagues right through, and the bullet you can hear hit right into the engine. You hear that familiar of Genesis energy starting to leak and go a little fucky,
Uh-oh.
and with 40 fucking damage on it, as you lay a burst of bullets into the back of this thing, you, yeah, it's not looking good. Now,
Call a hunch. I don't think they're alive.
you have one more action.
Who else is left? I mean, besides the other vehicle
There are a lot of guards that are left. Mind you, hearing the shots ring out, they duck their heads instinctively, and then seeing the bullets spray through the back of one of their armored vehicles and immediately start catching fire, and the charging of Genesis going haywire, they start ducking for cover and have turned to look at you. There are 8 armed guards.
Liam just calls out over the hailstorm of fire. Surprise, motherfuckers!
God damn it, sir! Fucking dome one of the fucking guards.
Yep, going for it.
Go for it, Liam.
This is probably going to be very interesting, so let's see. Alright, that is a 9 total.
You just
Oh, you actually. Yeah, so yeah, you actually missed.
you literally just missed. You need to hit a 10. Like,
Shit.
that's okay. Honest to God,
you
I
not?
didn't expect the first one. You took care of the biggest fucking issue. But as you crane the gun down after blighting up this armored vehicle, the kick is a little too much. As you're trying to angle it down, it goes right over their heads, and you hear a as it dings off of Doku's vehicle, but it doesn't hit him.
Thank God.
Now we go to you, Dimian.
Oh boy. Okay. Dimian is not really like, as much as he's gung ho about this fight, he doesn't really like the mental image of actually turning people into chunky salsa.
Yeah, there.
I had a feeling.
War is heck, man.
War is heck.
Hey, dearest DM,
Yes.
check your DM.
Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me because I walk
You're
around
good.
during sessions. My phone's in my pocket. But thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't really feel like turning people into paste. And besides which, if I do that, I may just end up parking us in the middle of a bunch of armed people who will then just shoot us through the windows. I don't really feel like driving into the junkyard is going to end up with anything us suffering anything except the car flipping over. I think I'm just gonna maneuver it so that I'm gonna keep the what's the range on the big gun on the car?
Big gun also has a long range. The one that Liam is blasting with.
Okay. I'm gonna turn the car about 90 degrees to the left, and I'm gonna try and strafe around, so I'm maintaining long distance and giving Liam an open firing line while keeping us at least a decent distance away from the guards, so they can't just all run up and fire on us at will. They have to come to us.
Probably a good idea.
Would
No.
Liam missing the guard still count as like him at least like giving out suppressing fire? Because
Yeah,
they're actively being shot at.
They are actively being shot at. I would definitely say they're scrambling for cover wherever they can. However, in the heat of battle, they're probably not noticing that the flaming vehicle is starting to whir even more. The one that Doku is next to.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, there was the.
Oh.
Arnar.
Oh no.
That's fair.
You
So
know
you're
who
just driving
else
back
is
then?
about to explode?
Oh no.
Bam.
Oh no. Whoa.
Anyways. Hey, Doku.
Who else has a manifest?
Anywho.
Heyo.
Just gonna need you to be around for a second. What are you doing, Dim? Then are you just driving back? Are you just basically pulling backwards?
Pulling backwards and just kind of strafing within firing distance.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. So just hit and reverse and just serpentining back and forth so you don't get shot at nearly as bad.
I really don't feel
That's
like being
totally
Swiss cheese
fair.
today.
Mm-hmm. The man on the gun, so that means that that's your guys' turn. It goes to the vehicles. They got a 7 on initiative. These poor fucking people. Alright. Interesting thing about that. Boop, 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 boop.
Goku's in one of them.
Doku's in one of them.
Oh.
Another interesting thing about that is the vehicle failed its strength. Now, it sounds like a very dumb thing to say. I'm sorry, it failed its fortitude. Sounds like a dumb thing to say. You've destabilized its Genesis core. Meaning...
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was worried!
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Doku, get out!
Yeah.
Don't.
Go get down!
In a very similar fashion,
Uranium
yeah,
fever.
fever is gone and got me down.
Yeah, it's like a.
So
I
you
imagine
see
it's like a
the-
Fallout vehicle exploding.
Please
It
see
is.
the Iris Most Wanted channel.
I
The
don't
Iris-
Oh.
want to set the world on fire.
Oh,
The-
Lord.
I don't want
Doku
to,
is
but I
At the
guess I
edge
did.
of a universe.
I still like the idea that Doku's just on top, is on like the gunner seat, and he's like playing around with the
I
controls.
got a gun. Ooh, it's whirring up. Oh, it's gonna shoot. Oh, well. Doku, I need a perception check, please.
Alright. Let me see. Alright.
Oh, no.
15.
I'd just like to say I am very sorry for this series of events. I did not foresee them.
I didn't either, buddy. I didn't either.
How dare
Anyway,
how dare
anyways, that's
you?
perfect. Doku, while you're so enraptured by the gun, you start to hear this sound. It's a sound you haven't heard in a year or so, but it gives you images of when you were in the Tower of Iris, when you were climbing with your friends, and when Valen got hit particularly hard, and then Valen blew up.
Oh
You hear a
boy.
very similar sound, just to your left, and as you turn and you catch your eyes on the blue or the purple flames that are emitting from this vehicle, you have the instinct notion that that's about to blow up.
Oh boy.
I will give you one action to basically figure out what the fuck you're gonna do.
Oh man, I just got this gun.
Imagine Doku says that in character.
I do imagine Doku said that in character.
He's just gonna friggin' he's gonna hop off, dragging the unconscious soldier with him.
Okay.
He's just gonna move away because he doesn't want blood on his hands that he couldn't control.
That's
For
fair.
the guy in the driver's seat, he just fuck him.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Hey, you should
Look,
probably
man, there
get
are like
out there.
16 people in that truck. I can't help all of
There's
them.
one
It's their
of them.
responsibility. They drove.
There's
He
one.
There's
actively
one
drove
other.
in.
That's fine. It's okay. Doku saved the one who told him to get out of there.
It's still a moral victory.
Moral victory.
Look, you want me to drag in the driver? Fine, I'll drag the driver.
You
don't have to
cannot drag the driver.
Drag
you have to
him.
be able
You
to
can
get
say,
both of
"Oh,
them.
hey, that vehicle's about to explode." Then again, if you don't
Thank
want to
you,
give yourself
Fast
away, I
Enough.
understand.
Yeah. It's okay. You can safely get the driver out. It'll just move your movement speed to short if you're going to try and get out of there.
Can I just tell them to drive away?
Right?
Can I just get in the vehicle and make him hit the gas pedal?
You could try.
And I have an image of Doku ratatouilleing this guy. Just like stabs one of the needles into his head, just yoinks it to the side, and makes him put the pedal down.
Puts a knife to his neck. I need you to go backwards. Go backwards.
I was thinking it was more like
he's
he
gonna
just
do
takes
that.
he takes one of his needles, jabs it into the dude's skull, and then just somehow tweaks him into
Makes him.
Puppets him.
puppets him into driving
Hello,
the vehicle
mister.
forward.
The car next to us is gonna blow up.
Just
No.
has a
Or-
poison on hand that makes him have the after effects of an epileptic seizure, which makes him incredibly susceptible to suggestion, and just tells him to drive. For it.
You know what? We'll say that the panic in your voice is more than enough to
More than enough to kill. Right.
Sorry. There we go. I
I'd
just gotta
like
ask
to
a question.
eat, pray, love.
Oh, my bad. With a clear panic in your voice, and sorry, Addie started crying. With a clear panic in your voice, and the guy confused as to where the fuck you came from, then overshadowed by you pointing at the flaming vehicle, the panic in his voice is clear as he goes, ah! As he just floors it backwards. And basically crashes right into the front of the vehicle that's in the back. But with both of you moving backwards, it's not that bad as you guys successfully get out of the way as it goes and explodes. Now, this car was at a medium range, and depending upon where the rest of you were, which was in the middle of this fighting, that explosion is going to ring out pretty good. Now,
Hey Jake, you see this? You did this.
if you
Whoops.
see you did this. with a quick little vroom,
Oops.
boom, boom, as the core of this vehicle goes up, and the guards around them are pretty much disintegrated. More importantly, the shockwave goes back. Everybody who is within medium range, thankfully the vehicles are not. You guys made it backwards in time. Everyone who is within medium range, however, that would be Valen and that would be Isaac. You guys would take half damage of that explosion, which is 40.
40?
4-0. However, you're in armor, so you can have some soak.
I have a resilience of 4. Fuck you.
Good, you don't take 40 then. You have a
I
resilience
take
of 4.
I take 36. Fuck you.
26.
Yeah? What? Tell me.
How did you soak up that much?
Wait.
36.
4-0.
30.
Oh,
30.
36. 36. I was like, where the fuck did you get that?
Don't ask questions, Fray.
That's fair, that's fair. I'll give it to you. Alright, well, with the explosion ringing out and wiping out all of the armed guards, that makes this a little bit less difficult, as all that's left are killer robots, of which they also are pretty fucking injured. In fact, wait a minute, I have to catch them there in middle distance. Actually, yeah, that's... Fuck. That explosion fucked up a lot of them.
Okay, never mind. There's no enemies left.
No, there are enemies left, but they're mainly just remnants. Let me just boop. Boop. Soldiers are dead. Vehicles are fine.
Everyone's
I'm
dead.
scratching these out. There we go. The droids have dropped. Now instead of there being that many, there are 4 left. Jesus Christ. No, I'm sorry, there's 6. Boop. 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 There we go. And all of the fucking unarmed guards are dead, except for the unconscious ones who were knocked out of range. Alright. Well,
today's been
benefit to
messy.
you. Today's been fucking messy. Lucky for you guys. There's still 5 droids left to deal with.
We'll talk about how the droids got there later.
I turn towards the droids.
Stop.
Spread my arms wide. And I go, brothers, the fight is over. We have won.
There
We
is...
have protected our home.
Yeah, he did. In the distance is the familiar sound of helicopter blades.
Oh, look, it's back.
Great.
Hasn't been an hour. It's not a supply drop. The reinforcements.
Damn it.
And we haven't even gotten any of the supplies.
That's what I'm jumping to
Well,
now.
Yeah, I was
However-
saying it hasn't came to us yet.
That was
so-
one turn, by the way.
What a
Jesus
turn it
fucking
was.
Christ. What a fucking round. And now I
Holy
can go to
shit.
the other.
No, this system definitely is rocket tag. That's for fucking sure.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No.
Anyway,
Multi-kill.
Kilimanjaro. Now I can jump over to Primrose and Viljean if Prim is there. I got a thumbs up.
Primrose. It's time.
Hello?
She's fucking dead, Jim.
Oh, Eddie's just chilling on her.
Hello?
There
I'm
you-
a little indisposed at the moment.
That's okay, you don't have to fight. You're gonna be doing a roll if you can, but I can have someone do it for you.
I think I understood 20% of that, but yes, I'm nodding my head and
No, I
smiling.
know. I'm checking to see if the child is actually asleep. She is not.
She is awake.
Yeah, she just collapsed on top of you. Anyways, that's fair. Before I get over to you guys, though, I need to set the scene about the reinforcements. Because I don't think we'll get to them today, because we've had a pretty long session already. I at least want to set the stage for what it is. Flying on overhead, you don't see the paratroopers that you would expect. You don't see a giant mech suit, thank God. Instead, what you see is a single capsule. It almost looks like a coffin.
Oh no.
Falling from the sky in a metal capsule. You hear a thud. The ground shakes for a second as the of the depressurizing begins. The metal falls onto the ground, and standing there is what appears to be some sort of suit.
Oh no.
For a moment, just giving it a general look, it seems stylized. A little more Eastern in design for what I could say for you guys, but more like the Oni and how their armors are generally shaped. And as you hear the whoop, a purple light dances to its single visored eye as it breaks and breaks from the metal steps and steps as it rolls its robotic shoulders and puts a hand on it with a curved blade sitting at it. Its cybernetics lock on. It looks at each of you. Targets designated. As this suit begins to move. And that's where we're going to switch. Now, Primrose, Valjean.
Great, another target to blast laser through.
They made a robotic Haussar. We're boned.
We're boned.
Oh dear.
Robo
So wait. So is it like a samurai suit?
That is a samurai suit.
You son of a bitch. Anyway.
It's a Gilgamesh.
I'll fucking
We'll get
kill
there.
you.
Well,
I'll
I'm sure
kill
you would. I'm sure you'd love to if you weren't in the basement. So Primrose and Valjean, you guys have both gotten. Oh, I think June's fallen asleep actually.
Do you want to just go back to like what's happening above ground and like continue the combat, or like?
Well, here's what I'll do because this won't take too long. You guys would have found the bunker pretty quickly. I'm gonna kick the door open so that June can hear. There we go. You're down in the tunnels. you find the hatch pretty quickly. It's exactly where Isaac said, and thankfully you guys would have had a lot harder of a time finding it were it not for Isaac living here and telling exactly where it was. And much to your thanks, there is a lot here. But Valjean, as you descend, because I'm going to say that you're going first, I need you to make a perception roll. And Primrose, if you could make a perception roll, and if not, tell me your perception.
Perception. Fuck.
Yeah. Not a 20, it's a 10. I hope you've not been rolling with a d20 this whole time.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Roll
Oh, good.
1d10 or 3d10 plus. Oh, I exploded. Let me roll again.
Fucking hell, guys.
That is a 15.
As you get on down, both of you actually would have seen this. There is, as you hit the ground and see the living conditions that these people that Isaac had saved were in, cramped together, it's a little tight, but these bunkers are well made to keep people hidden, and that's damn well what they were for, and it hasn't been touched. At least you don't think so. As you step around, you start to realize that some of these footlockers, things that people were staying in, have been opened and tossed around. The things haven't been taken, but they've been thrown about. And as you delve a little bit deeper, Valjean, with your role specifically having exploded, you see something small dart across your vision. It sounds like little tapping, like tick, 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 tick.
And
Your defense.
say that again.
What's your defense?
Oh, remember blinking? He has to roll the 50% first, but right now it would be a 15 if we're still calculating it the same way.
Yeah, we are still calculating the same way. Well, he does hit your concealment, however, he does not. Oh, God. Well, he doesn't hit your armor.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Go home!
And what is this thing?
As it dashes and cuts through, it goes to hit through your blink, and it just whiffs and lands on the ground as a tiny little cybernetic soldier stands before you. He's tiny. He's not very tall. He looks and goes, go home.
Are you familiar with Isaac by any chance?
It just turns and starts running away against the wall. It just shuffles. Just tick, 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 tick. It starts running.
I'll go home if you answer my question.
He's already leaving. I don't think he's talking to you, but he's talking to himself
fair.
as he sprints face first into a wall, dunk, and just falls backwards and splays out.
Should I be worried about that? I'll worry about it later.
Oh God.
What?
Oh my God.
What happened?
It exploded 5 times as it hit the pillar, bringing the entire structure down.
It takes out
no.
the entire structure.
I'm rolling the blink chance. All right. Oh my fucking God. All right. Okay.
Is it just not?
This just in. Blink nerfed.
No. Blink's fine. From the ceiling, 2 more of these things come descending upon you, and they again pass, and both of them exploded. One of them exploded twice.
Holy shit.
That's why I was freaking out.
In recent news, Valjean gets absolutely fucked up.
I'm so happy I invested in my health, anyways.
Yeah, no, you should be, but don't worry, it's nothing crazy. That's 8,
You say that.
15, plus 4,
Yeah, you say that now.
and then... Okay. Not actually that terrible. You take 32 damage in total. As
yeah,
two of them, they're using daggers, and they don't have very high, roll on that damage. So, it was. Oh wait, 32 for the first one. I apologize. No, that's correct. Nope.
Actually, I'm kind of curious because what did you roll for the hit chance, or like for the general to see if they even hit in the first place?
A 9 and a 9.
Okay, yeah, good. They went through. Yeah,
they went through. I know. Fucking. That's why I went. Oh good. Oh God. Oh God. So
yeah, no, I'm completely okay. I actually
30 that's 8 times 3. I did my math wrong. My apologies. 24 for the first one. 4 and 4 is 8 times that. That's 16 for the next one. So that's actually 40. That's 40 damage you take as they descend upon you, and their little tick tick tick. They sound like little clocks with the little gears ticking. As you hear, go home, as they descend down you as a giant. These things are probably about as tall as a paper towel roll. they're not very big. They have big heads, and they immediately drop down as these little knights go hop, 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 and they lift up their fallen brother and start trying to run again.
Ow, what the? Did Isaac mention these?
No.
Okay. I just need to make sure still I'm not like completely destroying his shit and he's gonna be mad at me. Or he
Just
might
steal him
not.
away, Lamau.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to actually do that, Julian. Thank you for suggesting it.
I mean, stare.
Imaginary technique, purple.
Okay. Sorry, I was gone for a bit. What did I miss?
We're getting
Valjean's dead.
Yeah, Valjean just got
Oh.
hit for 40
Whoops.
damage.
Oh, good
No, I'm
riddance.
good.
I'm kidding.
Three tiny
Good
little,
riddance.
three tiny little clockwork soldiers, like this tall, dressed up as metal knights and rusty, are descending upon him and trying to run away.
What is with machines attacking us now?
I
Don't
don't
worry.
know.
Apparently
Oh,
somebody
you
had
also
a
missed
apparently
the,
somebody had a small clockwork army down here, and they've apparently come to life.
How the fuck did he not?
TikToksley?
TikToksley? The
TikToksley.
oh no, he's back.
The
He's back.
vestiges of the Toxley household.
See.
I see.
Anyways,
They
Anyways,
all
aside
come with that special rapier
Yes, I
or
know.
lance.
Which was shortened to a dagger because they're tiny. But anyways, they turn around and go, "Back away, villain!" And they start trying to get down a little hole.
anyways, unless they come back, I'm not gonna pursue them. Let's just get what all the useful things we find in here.
Got stabbed twice.
Yeah, yeah, and I am now healing it.
Okay.
By healing, I'm actually not healing it. No, I'll live. I'll live. That's all that
I'll
matters.
live. Yeah, it's fair. That's fine.
And then the samurai comes down here and fucking one-shots me, and then
No. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You hear as they descend, but before I do any of this, I need both of you to make another perception roll for me, as you have let them flee, and they have gone down a small little tunnel that they seemingly have created prior.
That is a 9.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who is rolling?
You.
Bo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An 11.
Also, B has swung by after a long day and has given us a self-care.
Thank you, buddy. I
Oh,
appreciate
I was
that.
about to drink some
Thank
water.
Good. Yeah. What a perfect
There's a lot
time, too.
going on underground. Nice.
There's a lot going on underground. That's true, there is, because Valjean, while you're more focused about grabbing the supplies and getting things going and getting them out of here, you don't really pay too much attention, especially because you are bleeding, because you've just been stabbed by 3 little robots.
Like 3 little assholes, yeah.
It's Primrose that notices it at first, as the ground beneath you, or rather, I'm sorry, yeah, actually, that's pretty apt. The ground beneath you begins to shift a little bit. It kind of shifts around, it moves, and then it feels like it starts sinking. Primrose, you can get an action to get out of the way as you hear sleep as the ground falls beneath you.
Yeah, if I notice, I would call it out and definitely try to get out of the way.
Yeah, you can move out of the way if you'd like. I need a technique save.
Okay.
Damn. Let me guess, I failed by 1.
You did fail by 1.
I'm gonna eat your firstborn anyways.
That's a 6. I'm gonna use another fortune dice.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
I did it
Yeah,
wrong.
I would fortune dice, but I think it's a little too late for me now.
Yeah, it's a little too late.
15. Oh, actually exploded.
Good.
On the
Good.
You can
screen.
get out of the way. You get
Good,
your
I'm
way
not
and you
here.
jump. Yeah.
I'm to
You
die.
see, yeah, you see is you are able to get back and go. You shout out, "Get back!" and you move, but much to Valjean's rather I should say
Dismay.
a dismay. There we go. There we go. You have jumped back and grabbed a hold of the ladder, Primrose. And you, holding strong, see as the dirt beneath them crumbles and Valjean falls into a pit, a very dark pit, one of which you cannot see the bottom of.
You know what, Free Fall, can I just jump into my little realm? Just so you know, I'm tired.
You know, you probably could, but first I need a technique save because you need to make sure you don't hit anything on the way down.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me roll a d10 plus hope. That's a 5. You know, I'm a fortune dice stat. Thank God, that's my main stat. Oh, thank you, God.
Welcome.
Not
What did
you.
you get?
I fortune dice and exploded, and I got I got a 14 in total.
Good, nice, good. Then you're falling for quite a while, and you are then able to shake yourself back. You can slip into your realm. However, where are you going to come out? Because wouldn't you just come out where you came from?
I remember you can actually like move, or at least move how we have it work through the corporeal.
Oh,
So I
that's
can.
right. Yeah, you could just move through. That's fair. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
However, Primrose, you just see Valjean vanish into the darkness, and he's gone. He's just fucking gone. Anyways, yes, you're falling. You are in your world. Primrose, are you there?
I
Yeah,
hate
I'm
it
here now.
here.
There
I
we
was
go.
gonna extend a hand to help him, but I don't know.
Yeah,
how
he
it
fell.
worked.
No, he already fell.
I went into the abyss. I'm dead now, but.
Yeah, no, he fell into a black. From your perspective, Valjean just fell into a black pit, and you don't know where he is.
I will.
Though, John, what?
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that was probably hella dark in there. I don't know how far up is good enough.
Yeah, I
get out.
know. Yeah, I know. Especially because of how far you fell. You could always, of course, go down.
No. I mean, I could.
Yeah, it's up
Is
to
that-
you to decide. Primrose, you're hanging on a ladder, by the way. The ground is gone. Valjean is
Oh.
gone.
Okay.
All the supplies have fallen down into this pit.
Valjean
God
is
damn it.
not dead yet, but
If I turn on my little suit flashlight, can I see how far down the pit goes? Like, can I see the bottom?
No, you can't really see the bottom from here.
Mm.
You can definitely see something, though. It's definitely not the bottom, but it looks like old piping and old infrastructure is down there. It seems like something is built, or at least was built here at some point, but you can't see the bottom.
what the fuck happened here?
Well, the ladder I'm hanging on to, does it continue down or up?
Well, it was more of just like a rope ladder, to my understanding. It wasn't. It was kind of makeshift. So when the floor gave way, the rope probably went down a little bit further, but it wasn't very deep underground. You could go up and get back to the surface and let him know that Valjean is fucking dead. You don't know where the
Yeah.
fuck he went, or you could try and descend down and see if you can find him.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Fuck it, man. I will go down.
Okay.
I
At
think
least I'm-
Oh, go ahead.
At least I'm not. No, finish what you're gonna say. At least I'm not falling several feet, potentially getting hurt.
Again.
And I think Prim would go down the ladder or the rope ladder to see how far down she can go, and if she still can't see anything, she'll just go the rest of the way back up and try to reconvene with someone to
That's fair.
explain what happened.
That is fair. Well, the rope ladder does not go down that far. I can tell you that much. So after descending a little bit and getting more of this adjacent piping through the ground and this like metal that's seemingly all kind of ramshackle and sticking out from the dirt, you eventually would climb your way back up with the sad, solemn news that you're pretty sure Valjean is fucking dead.
Well,
Yeah.
shit.
You know what?
But-
Let's leave people on the cliffhanger.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm going to say that before I jump on back, then, Valjean, you drift down, and you drift down further and further, and eventually you poke your head through, and you find yourself standing on concrete. You think you are able to smell dank air, long abandoned, and as you look around, your eyes naturally adjusted to a dark environment considering where you're from. It seems like you're in the remnants of some kind of old town. It's strange. It's in a big open cave, but you seem like you're in a factory almost. That the machinery dotting the area, the conveyor belts long since abandoned. It doesn't look like it should be down here, but it's definitely down here as you tap your feet. And
Is
you
Tom
are
Waits-
indeed here.
Is Tom Waits playing in the background?
Yes. Yes, he is. Welcome to Robot.
That is a very
That's
fucking.
that's a robot's deep cut.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
fucking
that's
Christ.
yeah. I was like, I'm not even sure if anyone would really get that one. Oh,
I actually love that
Yep.
Tom Waits song.
Yeah.
I fucking love that song so much.
There's a way going.
Underground.
Oh fuck yes.
I love that fucking song. Anyways, before we get to the Tom
There we
Waits
go.
part of the,
I think
Yeah.
Grim was waiting for that.
yeah, the
for it to
Tom
drop.
Waits earworms.
I think Grim really.
Grim
I
was
think
waiting for what?
Grim was really waiting for that one to hit.
Good.
Because he said there's a lot going on underground. Starts playing is like you said a little bit earlier. Also, the sinking feeling with the party when feeling the party gets when things are going down. Yeah, things really can only go down from here.
That's true. Grim, you bust your way through the grotto and you come out just as you hear the blades of a helicopter flying away. Now, you feel the thud, and as you make your way out back into the surrounding area, you see several things. A lot of bodies, a lot of fire, and your friends looking relatively fine, actually. And a couple of metal robots that are still kind of kicking about, but most importantly, you see the capsule burst open and this suit stepping free, looking almost very similar to your suit, but much more of like a samurai aesthetic. It's older, and it's got that purple light gleaming through the folds in its armor, its eyes, and it's narrowed down as it drew its blade charged with purple energy, and it's staring down your friends. Hello?
hello,
You were
Hello.
talking.
Me?
hello.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Jake.
No! He's here! They're all here! Damn.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Pretty good. I blocked it with my phone. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I just got shot with an arrow. Anyways, Prim, yeah, you just burst out from under there to say, Valjean is dead! Ah! As a robotic samurai is standing in front of your friends, amidst
see it.
fire and bodies.
Well, Are any of the bodies of my friends?
No, they're all fine. They're pretty much good.
Okay. Well,
They're
then I will take out my plasma blade, as she does, as you do. The helmet turns on, and she goes, a worthy challenger, and assumes the stance.
Jesus
battle stance.
fucking Christ. We're ending session there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good cliffhanger.
Good.
Siren,
Viljean is trapped underground.
Siren finally gets to live out her weeb dream.
You,
That's
you
not Siren.
Primrose.
Sorry, right, no, Primrose. Primrose is the weeb.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Primrose gets to have a samurai duel with this random robot.
Because
and
we can't
Yeah.
forget the fact that Siren, fuck, I'm doing it again. That we go. That Primrose has unironically on previous points spoken weeb.
Yes,
She is
she
a
has
little
said senpai. She has said senpai before. I will never
Yes.
let her put that down. Oh, no.
Sorry about that. Got that mixed up. Brain was only really half there.
No, it's okay. My brain has not been here as we're getting back into this. I've been all over the place today, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah,
That was
sorry
fun.
about that part
Yeah.
too.
Nah, you're all good. Everyone was a little distracted, but I got to bring back TikToksley. We got to.
That one's one that I'm not. I think that was that from the one shot.
That was from one of the one shots that we ran where Primrose was a goblin, and that was where Cal's grandfather came from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's
that was
I was wondering
that was from
where
the-
all the recognition was coming from. I assumed it was the.
It was
I
one
was
of the
in the
many
one
one shots that had characters sitting around. I have had Titoxley sitting in the scrapyard for years. It has been a year. I would have been so mad if Lynn wasn't here. I would have been pissed, but it's fine. Now there's more things at play, but the plus side is moreover, you guys ended up single-handedly helping wipe that fucking place out in one round of combat, which I expected to be a much longer fight. You butchered them. Well, rather they butchered each other, and then one good bullet put a bullet into the core, and I failed the stabilizing check. That's fine. It's fine. Fucking, and now
I
you
don't-
have two friends. You have a friend, rather, the unarmed guard who's squared up with Robo Isaac. That's fine. And
gonna
all the extra supplies you guys are looking for is now in a pit where Valjean is currently trapped under because there's a lot going on underground. All
There
right.
really is.
We'll get to it next week potentially. I don't know if we're gonna run next week because I know that Quest you're gonna be busy with Simple Path on as well.
Well, I'm always
Not busy with Simple Path.
I'm always busy on
What I meant
Saturdays with Simple Path, but no, next week's still fine. It's the week after that.
It's the week after. Well, that's perfect. You guys should actually probably get at least most of the next bit of the session down.
It's the
Yeah.
I believe it's the 18th and the 19th. I'm not going to be able to be there.
Understandable. Well, that's actually probably perfect
How
timing.
could you?
I fully suspect we'll be able to get this next mission pretty much wrapped up. I say pretty much. I don't have any wood to knock on, so I'm just going to assume that we won't. But we'll see. We'll give it a
Damn.
shot.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers
Him and a haircut.
crossed. Him and a haircut. Either way, thank you guys for being here. It was a bit messy today. I apologize for that, but I still had fun.
No.
No problem.
No.
Heresy.
I can't believe those TikToksly clones fucking rolled double crit. I'm mad. I can't ever roll that.
I'm not dead yet. I'm not
I'm
dead
not
yet.
dead yet. That's true. Well, either way, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you next
Thanks for
Sunday. And
running.
thank everybody who. Yeah, thank you guys for coming along.
Thank you for hosting.
I always enjoy you guys absolutely rocket tagging the enemies. Jesus fucking Christ. But that's fair. I had fun. I had fun watching you all do that shit. So
Hello,
It
am I the-
actually incorporated.
hello, I am Isaac. That's true.
Every time I attack
And now
somebody,
you-
I crit.
Yeah, fucking yeah. You know, you guys exploded a lot today.
Specifically,
that's
it's
cool.
always fucking Isaac / Vera. It's like
It is always Isaac.
Yeah. Lots of busting.
Lots of
Lots of
busting.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
All right. Well, now I can close this. I can close this. There are 3 or 5 droids left, and that's gonna be fun. All right. Now with all that said and done, thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys next Sunday. Totally went off the rails. I actually planned this session. God damn it! And I usually don't. I usually let it be very free form. I'll leave in some notes. I had a whole plan, and it just did not work. That's fine.
No plan ever survives contact with the players.
No, I know. I've expected it at this
Mhm.
point. This is the one time I'm like, you know what? Let me sit down and actually get some stuff sorted out. It just completely didn't. It completely didn't. That's fine though. You guys did great. It was fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. I will see you all
Next week.
at some point
Wait.
during the week.
We'll see each other at various points during the week. We'll see folks for further games. Well, next Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, sir.
You shall be observed.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer us out. Thank you very much, Grim, for the self-care to send us off, and for keeping us company and watching along. B, if you're still here, for dropping in even after a very long day. Everybody else, please take care. And it's a rough world out there. Take care of each other. So long.
Yep. Bye bye.